Sí. is the music so loud? No, actually the master volume is the loud. Still want it to be lower though. Okay. Just give me a moment. I need to switch off this fan. It's like blowing at my face. Okay, alright. Back to the grind. Okay, where were we? So this is working, albeit slowly. So what we need to do now is to set up the LDS shuffle on Volcanus. Okay, so we are on the ship. We are traveling. Why are we going to Aquilo? Oh yeah, it's to dump the holmium, I guess. Yeah, this ship has been operating for the past 20 hours without any issues, which is fine. It's not very elegant. I think I can do a better one. It's just I didn't really see any reason to change this. I don't think the reactor has been working. Yeah, seems to have enough power for now. Yeah, this reactor hasn't been working. I mean, it's automated to work when the temperature is below 700 degrees, but I don't think it has ever reached that point. It might though, because we're going to Aquilo. Ah, we still have plenty of power. Yeah, because we have accumulators as well to help to offset some of the power shortages. I'm still actively thinking about how to make good ships. I think this design can be better. It's still pretty compact though. It's only one engine. I hate how it looks though. Like it's just one engine. But there isn't much reason to have more engines, I feel. The thing is, this engine isn't even working fully. We are like throttling the speed of the ship by using these pumps. So it's always traveling at, what's the speed of this? Yeah, at 96. Are we throttling this? No, we're not. Actually, we're not even throttling this at all. It's just working at full speed. But I don't see any reason why we need to make it faster. That being said, yeah, it seems to be doing fine so far. Okay. So yeah, we're just knocking out all the random junk. So we're only left with all the infinite researchers. Except for these that require cryoscience, which we don't have at the moment because we don't have holmium. So we're just bringing the holmium to Aquilo so that we can get that working again. Yeah, because we don't have holmium. We need holmium to make lithium. Yeah, I think so. Fulgora is more or less stable. Yeah, we're just making lots of science units here. And we're also gambling for legendary holmium, which we have a bunch of them here. So we have enough to actually make the legendary armor. We have, this requires, I think, how much does this require? So it requires 200. Yeah, we got enough of this. So the only thing we don't have is the power armor Mark II. We have a bunch of legendary supercapacitors lying around somewhere. I think it's like 36 of them, so it's not too difficult to make this. Neither is it too difficult to make this. The one that's hard is this one, because you need 100 speed modules and efficiency modules, and these need to be legendary quality. We're not gonna bother with gambling. We're just gonna make these out of legendary and just make the power armor legendary. So the plan is to get legendary coal, which we have here. It's being produced at a very slow rate. I mean, I can't make it bigger because I'm very low on power. Actually, wait, am I? No. Okay, but this is not working as quickly as I want it to work. I need to make this bigger so that I get more uncommon asteroids. Yeah, I'm just very low on uncommon asteroids, really. I barely have. I mean, this belt is like so empty. So yeah, but I have like a full belt of asteroids here. It's just I just don't have enough crushers to make enough uncommon asteroids. Yeah, something got destroyed. Oh, there's a frigging nest here. Yeah, so we're gonna get legendary coal, and when we get legendary coal, we can make legendary plastic. And the reason why we want legendary plastic is so that we can use the legendary LDS recipe on Volcanus. So we want to make this recipe. It only requires legendary plastic. Then we can get legendary LDS. And why do we want legendary LDS? Because this molten copper and molten iron is free. So when we recycle the LDS, we get back steel and copper. So we're basically converting molten iron and molten copper into legendary copper plates and legendary steel. The copper is the one that we want, because we want lots of copper to make modules. We have a bunch of legendary iron somewhere. Where is it? Somewhere. Yeah, it's like, I don't know where it is. Okay. We have it somewhere, yeah, I guess like here. So we're gonna make legendary speed modules and efficiency modules so that we can make this legendary power armor. This one, the Mark II. The processing chips we do have. The electric engines are not too difficult to make. That only requires iron. Steel we already have from the LDS, and then we just need green chips, which we can make very easily with the copper. Then we're gonna make the mech armor next. Speaking about that, okay, so we did stop at Aquilo. Why is it not requesting this Holmium? Oh, I mean, get it all. Just get like 1,000 of this. Yeah. What are we waiting for? Oh, we're waiting for the signs. Okay, I think we can just let time pass and then just like go. Let's go to Volcanus. So we dumped all the Holmium into this landing pad, and then now we're making lithium. So we're making the signs once again. Yeah, we just want to get the signs working once more. Yeah, Aquilo is the Aquilo science pack requires Phobora ingredients because you require home. So that's the only unique planet that requires an item from another source that's not on the original, which is not too difficult to do, but it does require you to make sure that Phobora is like working. So yeah, ice is not, we're not making enough water fast enough. I don't have any more space to put fingers, unfortunately. Alright, so we're on the way to Volcanus so that we can do the LDS shuffle thing. I also need to make this bigger. Yeah, it's like too slow. I need more crushers. I have enough airstrikes, just don't have enough crushers for this. So, did I get more solar panels? I did. Okay, so let's fix the power issue. Because this guy was having a lot of power issues when he was traveling around. We're gonna fix it with solar panels for now, but if we're gonna make this like, 10 times bigger, we need to use like fusion power or some other power source that is a lot more reliable. Solar panels are just not gonna make it if you're gonna make this bigger. Do we even have any more crushers here? I doubt we have any more. Yeah, I think we used all of it. Okay, we have 6 more. I guess we can make 6 more of this. And then I think that will be that will be all we can do until we expand this again. You need to go that way, yeah. So okay, I think we can stop requesting solar panels. We want the repair packs because this side is not defended, so sometimes we'll get damage, but that'll be fine. Okay, then we can send it back on its journey to go and collect more asteroids. Specifically, we want carbonic asteroids because we want the legendary coal. That's the most important. Yeah, that's fine. So we are on our way to Volcanus. Yeah, we'll be there in like no time. Okay, I actually want to copy this later, like for the station. I want to paste it on here. The thing is, we're making so many science packs here that we can't actually consume them fast enough. Yeah, it's like so many. But we want more. The thing is, the other planets are not making as much science. So we need to expand this as well. This is like not enough. Or rather, I don't have enough silos to load it. That's the main problem. Okay. So, alright, let's paste this down. Actually, we need to get some cliff explosives here. Do we have any cliff explosives? No, we don't. I thought this guy was getting it. No, he doesn't have any. Let's request some from Volcanus. Cliff explosives, yeah, here it is. So let's just request like, I don't know, 100 of this. Yeah, cause I'm making cliff explosives here, right? I'm pretty sure there is some lying around. Yeah, here it is. We got like a full chest of this. So we need cliff explosives because we need to build ramps here. We need like a real ramp, like here. Which we can't put right now because of this cliff. Yeah. Okay, but we can put one here for now. Wait, so we're gonna build this right here. Like that. This is 11 million. We are harvesting the 18 million one. Actually, it's more like 50 million because we have so much mining productivity. We're up to level 21. So this mine is like... I mean, look at this. So insane. This mine will like pretty much never run out. I mean, it will take a very long time to mine it out. And then we have some patches out here that's like 26 mil. This one is really big. 26 mil. I've seen people on Reddit post like 50 mil. That's like the biggest I've seen. I don't think we have any 50 mil patches, but this is 26, this is 25, it is 20, this is 25. So they are really big. Yeah, these small islands, right, they really encourage you to use this kind of setup where you put a train station and then you just mine the scrap directly into the train. I mean, I just find it easier to just put the speed modules in this and then just mine it directly and insert it into the train. I have two trains here that, so there's no downtime at all for this scrap. It's like constantly being dumped into the factory. Because the moment this is empty, the next one will just like move in. Yeah, so this guy is empty, then he's gonna get some fresh scrap. Then the next train will move up. So it's like pretty much no downtime at all. You look at how fast this is filling up. This is insane. It's like already a quarter, it's like halfway done already. That's like what, 5 seconds to fill this train? I mean, if you put beacons, it'll be even faster. Yeah, if you put some beacons around this. So, it's already, like, this first wagon's already full. Yeah, because we got 4 miners mining. Unfortunately, you can't fit another miner in the back wagon. Because, yeah, this is like the maximum we can fit this in. It's not a big deal. We are still on our way. I got almost there. Did I get a reactor for you? No. You have a reactor, right? Yeah, he's got 6 reactors. He's got 6 reactors. Also, I think there's a bit overkill on the oil, but it's nice. This is pretty nice. I probably shouldn't have done like a 12 beacon setup. I think an 8 beacon one would be better, something like this. This is probably better. It's more space efficient. Yeah, I was just like playing around. So we are making cryoscience packs, right? Let me just quickly check. Are we making that? Yeah, we are. Okay, so we're loading this rocket. Do we even have cryoscience? No, it's not on the rocket. Yeah, so we're requesting the cliff explosives. We need that for Fulgora. This is being made. So are you requesting? Yeah, you're requesting the Aquilo science packs. So do we have any in the labs? Actually, we do have some here. Let's just knock out. Which one is cheaper? Okay, this is very expensive. Let's just get this then. Let's just get foundation. We're in no position to use this because we don't have any. We are nowhere near making this in like large quantities. Our planetary bases are still very small, but we're getting there. Then we can get this next. So these two are the only researchers left. Everything else is infinite research here. So technically, when we research these two things and level 1 rocket part productivity and research productivity, we will get one achievement, which is the Technomaniac, which is to research all the technologies in the game. So we're pretty close to getting that. Yeah. So we are here, right? Are we at Volcanus? Okay, let's drop to the planet. So you got destroyed. Oh, you weren't supposed to build this. This was meant to be a blueprint. Oh well. There's no lightning rods here as well. Yeah, you should go and bring some lightning rods with you, huh? You don't have any with you. Where are the lightning rods? I still haven't figured out where things are. Oh, here they are. Okay. Yeah, can you get some from the base? Otherwise, these miners will get destroyed. Actually, you know what? You should come back here and deconstruct these before they get totally hammered by the storms. Okay. The rails can... whatever. The rails also don't get struck by lightning, so... You can put rails everywhere and they don't have to be defended. The devs really want you to use rails. Like, even on Aquilo, you don't need a heating for the rails. So they're just like better than belts. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Should probably do trains on Aquilo. Because the elevated rails can go across the Ammonia Ocean. Yeah, I believe you can place it. Yeah, you see you can place this like right here. So you can build like train networks that go all the way here to mine the lithium brine, instead of building a very long bridge of ice. Yeah, so they really want you to use trains. On Aquilo, on Fulgora, you have to use trains because these islands are separated by this oil. Gleba, you don't have to, but how are you gonna move the fruits at a very fast rate? You have to use trains. So basically all these planets at the end, you have to use trains. I guess you can avoid using trains on Volcanus, so cause it's like you don't really need to use it. Yeah. So Volcanus is a place you don't really need to use rails, but for Gleba, for Fulgora and Aquilo, you definitely have to use trains. Like for mid-size bases. Like at some point, this lithium brine will run out because it's a fixed resource. 357k. I think it runs out, if I'm not mistaken. This one doesn't run out, but it gets very low, so you can't rely on this. You have to get these far away patches. Okay, anyways, we are here, so let's get a reactor. Let's put this in you. Okay, you already have a reactor. We need you to get a robopod as well. Let's just get a reactor for ourselves. Then let's make like some robopods for our Spidertron. Okay, we got the mech armor. I think we can just use the Mark 1s because we don't have superconductors. The Mark 2 requires superconductors. So do we have batteries? We don't have batteries. We need to make some batteries. Fortunately, it's very easy to make batteries on Volcanus because you get sulfuric acid from the planet itself. Okay, is this belt? Oh, this is almost full. We're gonna use this landfill actually for Gleba. So we want to keep as much landfill as we can. So do we have... No, we don't have batteries. Okay. Let's make some batteries then. We just want to build a few robopods. We don't need to like build too many of these. So... batteries. Okay, wait. You need to be made in a chem plant. Yeah, so this requires iron and copper, which is like free on this planet. Is this powered? Yeah, okay, this is powered. Yeah, okay, so this will request for... and then we'll get some batteries. Yeah, we can just get a full belt. I mean a full chest of that. That will give us some robopods so that this guy can get some Get some robots, then you can help build stuff. We also want to make some robots as well. So we need to make flying robot frames. So you got the cliff explosives, right? Yeah, he got some cliff explosives. Okay, yeah, and then he was gonna provide the cliff explosives to our Fogora cargo landing pad. So did you get lightning rods? Yes, you did. Okay, that's great. So now you can build this. Actually, before we do that, let's place the lightning rods first. So this area will have to be powered by these 3 rods. You should also get some accumulators. Actually, we should stockpile some accumulators. This is not working. Something's not working. Oh. What happened here? This belt got clogged up. Do we need more of these? Might need more of these. This is not a good design. Probably should have done something different. Now they're all clogged up with materials from the other recycler. Should probably put a belt here instead. Then we can do another layer of destruction. That would be better. Yeah, I don't know. This is not working. It's not working. Yeah, because they're stuck. Yeah, they're all stuck. This is fast belt, right? Yeah, this is turbo belts, I think. Yeah, it's turbo belts. Yeah, fine. We're gonna do another row of this. I really have so much junk. You're all working, right? Yeah, you're all working. Still only have 2 legendary EM plants. I was expecting a lot more than that, but oh well. I'm sure there's a better way to delete items from this belt. I don't know. Does this work? So we allow the input to be prioritized from here instead. No, might not work. I don't know. You have a lot of garbage. Why do I have so much stuff here actually? It shouldn't be clogging up. It was working like really well the last stream. Yeah, okay, I need to figure out how to delete the items. Or maybe I just need more recyclers. Maybe I just need more recyclers, really. Maybe that might be just... Maybe that's it. Don't think that's the problem though. I'm also not producing any recyclers at the moment, actually. I just have a stockpile of recyclers somewhere. I mean, it's deleting stuff, but not really that fast. Yeah, it's like doing a horrible job. I know that you can feed them into each other, but it becomes a problem when they clog each other. So how do they do it? Wait, why is this? Oh, this is the wrong direction. Maybe I just need more. Yeah, see, now these guys are not working because they're like full of junk. Maybe we do something like this, and then we have like a bunch of inserters putting into that. I don't know. I don't think I have inserters though. I'm not making any on this planet. Oh, I do have inserters, okay. So are these working? Well, they're like barely working. Yeah, okay, the belt's clearing up. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I did get scrap productivity, maybe that was why, but it shouldn't affect it too much. Right, so now this is a bonus productivity. It's not a lot, it's just 10%. Yeah, it's just 10%, so that shouldn't be the issue. I don't know, something just went wrong somewhere. But we're clearing the backlog of stuff. Yeah, it's like getting deleted, finally. Because if this belt clogs up, we don't get any ingredients for the stuff that we're making. Okay, let's work on this thing. Man, it's a lot of junk. So we want this. Okay, do we have enough legendary copper? I don't think we do. I mean, sorry, molten copper. Where's the nearest? I think we can get it from here. So this is a belt, or I mean, this is a pipe full of copper. Yeah, okay. Let's bring it down here. I just want to get all the achievements. I just want to get the rest of the achievements. Aesthetics is not the main problem right now. Let's see here. I need iron. There should be some iron here. Yeah, there's iron. It might not be enough, but I think it'll be fine. Where is it? It's here. Oh, it's actually here, yeah. Is this from the same belt? I mean, is this from the same pipe? It is from the same pipe. Oh well. Where is the LDS building? Oh, it's up here. Okay. I guess the wrong direction. So this will give us the iron. Yep, this is fine. We need to make plastic here. I don't have the cryo plant for this, so I have to use this guy. I do want to use the cryo plant because it gives you more productivity. But this will have to do. Then we need a recycler. Like that. Then you will get, so this will, the output will just feed it directly into the recycler. We're gonna have I guess we can just put a chest here once. We're gonna put, do we have any prot 3s? I don't think we have prot 3s on this planet. We do have some prot 2s, right? Yeah, we do have prot 2s over here. Do we have any rare prot 2s? I don't think so. Did I even make any rare ones? Or like quality? No, I don't think I did. Yeah, I'm just making quality modules. So this should, yeah, let's just use prot 2s for this then. It's not ideal, but it's whatever. Okay, so this will, basically what this will do is, it will feed the legendary plastic back into this building. And then if you get 300% productivity for this guy, it becomes a closed cycle where the plastic never, you basically don't need to produce plastic anymore. It becomes a self-sufficient loop. You just basically convert molten copper and iron into legendary copper and steel, which is very, do I not have any chem plants? That seems impossible. Oh. Yeah, I might not have any chem plants. Shocker. Let's make some. Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. I need a trash down requested. So we need to bring the petroleum there. We have petroleum here. Yeah, the pipes are getting a bit crazy. Okay, we do have petroleum here, yeah, right here. So what's the best way to do this? We can go up. Let's go up. Let's snake it in through this direction. So, we can do it like this. I'm not even trying to make a big base, just want to get this working so that we can get legendary modules going while we work on other things like making the Prometheum ship. So this can work in the background, then we should have some legendary speed modules and efficiency modules. So you need to output copper, legendary, and steel as well. Yeah, because we will make excess amounts of this. So you need power. Then we're gonna insert into that. Okay, so we have petroleum, yep. So the only thing we need to feed this guy is the legendary coal. Yep. So we already have some on this ship. Okay, now we are 32. So we can actually make a decent amount of legendary plastic. I really do want to use prot 3s for this. But it's fine. We have to live with. Actually, I can bring some to Volcanus. Yeah, because we are making prot 3s on Novice. We should bring some there. So Novice has quite a lot of prot 3s, right? Yeah, we got like a whole chest of it. We're gonna bring the uncommon ones so that we get more productivity. Yeah, we got like 2 full chests of this. Yeah, so we're gonna request a bunch of prot. Just a request like 200 of this. Then Volcanus can receive the prot 3s as well. So we need to request the prot 3s. Want like a lot of these. And then we can replace these with prot 3s. We don't need to have any quality modules in this guy because everything here is legendary, so it's like no point doing quality. It just slows down the recycler anyway. So, okay. When in doubt, if you don't know how to build stuff, just use bots. It's the easiest way. I've seen like some speedrunners get all the achievements in 30 hours, so this is what they did as well. They just use bot, entirely bot based. You don't have to worry about where you build belts, and then yeah, you can just get things going. It's not very efficient, but it works. So yeah, this guy is just required. This guy just needs a legendary core. That's the only thing we need. Then we can get legendary copper and steel. So we do have some EM plants around. The first thing we want to do is to make legendary copper cable. And we also want to make legendary green chips followed by this guy. So we need to use some of the plastic for red chips as well. So we don't want to produce too much LDS actually. We want to use some of the plastic to make this guy. I'm sure there's a very compact design you can use for this. And then we also want a blue chips legendary. Do we want that? Maybe not. We already have enough on Volgora, right? There's a bunch of them lying around. Yeah, they're lying here. So we have 153 of that. So the mech armor, this mech armor, it requires only 100. Yeah, so we already have enough to make it. The only thing we don't have, oh, this requires 60. Okay, but we should get some. We should get 7 more. In time. Yeah, we should get some by then. So that will give us the enough processing units to make both the Power Mark II and the mech arm. The only thing we need to worry about is the modules, because we need a lot of those. Then this guy, yeah, the Holmium we already have. Superconductors is quite easy to get. Same as the supercapacitors. We actually have a chest that contains those materials. Yeah, we have 43 of those and 34. So we only need 16 of this and 7 that we can make enough. We have enough to make one set of mech armor. Yeah, so we just need to worry about the modules. So it's only level 1 modules, so we can do we can just do like 2 of these buildings, and then we just make level 1 legendary speeds and level 1 legendary greens. We're really doing this just for the achievement, honestly. It saddens me to say this. But I really don't care about this, to be honest. I rather like focus on the Prometheum, but you know, it's one of those things that the developers added to make your life miserable, so okay, so these guys will output to a chest where we can have a bunch of these legendary greens and legendary reds. Then this guy can feed to that one, I guess. These chests will eventually fill up as long as we have legendary plastic. Legendary coal that's being produced. You also require legendary iron, but we have a lot of those, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, okay. You require the legendary plastic. Okay. Actually, can I move this over? I'd rather you get it directly from this guy. So like, yeah, just put it like this, then you can grab it like that. So yeah, just need the coal. This guy requires this is really bad actually. Yes, it's not optimal, but whatever. Not optimal. Maybe I should name my channel that. That sounds like a good channel. Not optimal. Well, technically, if you want to attract an audience, you would name it like super optimal or hyper optimal. Nah, we're just gonna name it like not optimal or suboptimal. That's a pretty good name. Why do I not have EM plants? I do have EM plants here. Somewhere. Right, do I not have any? Oh, okay, we have a bunch of rare foundries though. Do we have legendary foundries? Oh yeah, we do. We have one. It's just one. Yeah, do I not have EM plants here? What the hell? No, I don't. Okay. Do you have any? No, you don't. Huh. Well, that's a problem. Do I have any on Fogor? I should have some, right? Okay, okay. Okay, I need to really limit this chest. I'm deleting every single non-legendary EM plant. I'm like super greedy. I need to limit this. When normal quality EM plants is greater than 50. Yeah, I just want a stack of this so that I don't delete every single EM plant when I produce it. Man. Okay, yeah, we do have enough processing units to make both the Power Armor Mark II and the Mech Armor. So that's done. You can go kill this base. I do have artillery. Yeah, you can see the range of my artillery. It's not... Do I even have shells? Yeah, I do have shells. So, oh, I switched off auto-targeting. Maybe that was a mistake. But I don't have a... I don't really want to waste the shells though. They don't one-shot bases currently because my damage is not high enough. I need to get it to level 9. I don't think it damages... I don't even think it kills a nest. It's like barely survives. Let me just try it out. Yeah, you can die. Let's just see whether it actually kills this base. I don't think it does. The evolution is like 0.98, so it survives a little bit of health if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Right, I thought I was missing. I guess I researched this enough time so that it actually one-shots bases. This is at 3,300 health. My shells deal... How much damage do they do? They deal 3 point... No, it's 2.8. No, 1.8 plus 1.8, so that's 3.6. Yeah, but this one has a explosion resistance of uh it has some resistance. I don't know the exact math behind it, but it has some resistance, so it doesn't always one-shot the base. You need to research this. I think you need to get up to level 10 so that regardless of evolution, I mean evolution is very 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 slow now because it's so high. It's 0.98 now, so it's like I don't even think it's possible to reach 1 because it's like so hard for the game to, like, basically the rate of evolution tapers off the higher up you go, so you literally need to play the game for 1,000 hours before you can get 0.99, I believe. It's very difficult. But anyways, sorry for the digression, back to this. So we need to bring some EM plants here to make the modules. Yeah, we did request some from Fogora, but we weren't stockpiling any, so now we stockpile some. Okay. Yeah, so this is what it should look like. We should only be deleting the red chips, which, to be fair, I could use the red chips and the greens to make blues, but, like, I mean, no, I don't think that's a good idea because we don't even have sulfuric acid here. We do have water, but it's like so painful to do this. You need to do this, and then you need to do this and do this. Basically, you need to do the heavy oil cracking, then you do the petroleum. Wait, is it right? Yeah, let's do the petroleum, and then you do this. Look at how many steps you need to make sulfuric acid. It's crazy. It's not worth it. We don't have enough space to do it anyway. Please don't build this. Yeah, I just wanted to paste this to demonstrate like how insane this is. Let's put it somewhere where the bots can't actually reach this. Yeah, so you need to crack the heavy ore to light, then you crack it to petroleum, then you make sulfur, then you make sulfuric acid. It's four intermediate steps. Granted, you don't need so much sulfuric acid to make blue chips though. That's also true. Yeah, because this is 50. Then you can make like literally 10 of these. So yeah, it might be worth it. Okay, I take it back. It might be worth it to do this. Because the oil is free, the water you get it from ice. Then you get more water to do this, and then you get more water to do this, but it's quite a lot of water actually. This is like this is 90 plus 100, so that's 190 water. Yeah, just to make like 50 sulfuric acid. This is 2, so we need like 5 of this, so that's like 220 units of water just to make 50 units of sulfur. I mean, it's somewhere within that ballpark. Okay, but ice is kind of backed up, so I think we have enough ice to do it actually. We just don't have enough chem plants melting the ice. I really hate this recipe. You can only do it in the chem plant. It's so terrible. This chem plants are generally very terrible because you can only put 3 modules in this. It's horrible. The assembler 3s can put 4. The EM plants can put 5. This is really broken, honestly. EM plants are like super broken. It's, in my opinion, it's even better than a foundry because it has 5 module slots. That's really broken. This guy can put 4, that's like, I mean, that's pretty standard. The cryo plant is also very broken because it has 8 module slots. So you can put like 8 legendary prot 3s and it's like really ridiculous. And it's also a 5x5 building, so you can put a lot of beacons that touch it. Yeah, this is a 5x5. Yeah, so it's the same size as this. The EM plant is only a 4x4. But it's still not too bad. You can put lots of beacons around it, like what we're doing here. We're just putting all these beacons on, like, on this side. What else? Okay, so we need to bring EM plants to here. I should really set up like a proper logistics system. My bases are still pretty small. I generally don't like to rush the game. I like to play it like slowly and like methodically, which might not be what some people like, but I think like big messy bases are a bit of an eyesore. Something more organized like this kind of system is a lot more appealing, in my opinion. Uh, okay. So we're just waiting for chem plants. Yeah, I mean, EM plants, really. So we're producing some here. So now we're up to 19, yeah. So when this guy travels to Fukuoka, which is the next stop, it will get some chem plants along the way. Gleba is just like, honestly, it's a miracle that Gleba hasn't died. I'm pretty sure we are getting attacks. It's just that they're all getting destroyed. Yeah, look at all these corpses. We're already getting big stompers now, but you can see they die to the minefield. Yeah, we're getting attacked from this angle as well. We got all these mines here that just absolutely destroy the stompers. Hopefully we can see like a wave of them coming in. Actually, I really do think Death World Gleba would be very interesting. Like Gleba only and Death World. That's such a nightmare. Yeah, basically if your Gleba base hasn't died, it's a good sign. It means that your base is like working at a pretty decent level. Yeah, if it hasn't clogged up or backed up or died, then that's a good sign. Let's see. So you are at novice. What are you doing? Okay, it's just waiting for time to pass. So this is the ship that will travel to the edge of the solar. I mean to the Prometheum, right? I have some ideas about how I want to build this actually. Yeah, I do have some ideas about this. I actually think putting the thrusters at the back is a bit of a mistake. Why do I think that? Because I feel like putting them on the side like here is better. Like at this location versus here. Why here? Because it's easier to defend this because it's nearer to your turrets. And at the same time, putting it here at the back means that you need to have a belt that brings the asteroids here. Actually, you know what's pretty banger? The best thing to do is not to have anything here at all. No belts, nothing, just pipes. Because pipes have infinite throughput. I mean, well, close to infinite. So all you really need, right, actually, is to put these chem plants like at the front that make the engine, this one, the thruster and the advanced, and then you pipe it, use pipes to bring it to the back. It's so much more efficient than belts, which is why I was saying that I feel like ship design isn't a solved thing yet. People are still experimenting with ships and figuring out how to make efficient ships. Yeah, so I think this is actually better. Because you can use underground belts and underground pipes. Underground pipes are really good. They have very, very little space space they have very little footprint. So you can do something like this and then you just do all the asteroid processing up here. Then you just pipe it to the back. Yeah, I feel like this is better. I think this design is a bit obsolete because I need to bring this belt of asteroids towards the back. Okay, this guy got absolutely destroyed. Yeah, these are expansion parties. They're not pollution. I'm not polluting these bases. Those are expansion parties. Because this is default settings, so default settings has Bida expansion. Also, this worm has been like complaining about the noise. Yeah, I mean we have bases inside our pollution perimeter. It's fine though, it's not a big deal. So we don't have cryo science packs, right? What are we waiting for? Actually. Okay, Gleba science is the one that's not here, which is interesting. Do we even have Gleba science? Maybe we did have, but then it got used up. Yeah, we do have some, right? This one is researching stuff. So we're just missing... Oh, we do have Gleba science packs. I need to solve this like the spoilage that's happening inside this. Yeah, we'll redesign the base. I just want to knock out the rest of all the annoying achievements. Like the mech armor, that's the most annoying one. What else is annoying? The getting to the Prometheum field is also a bit annoying. You have to build like a ship that you need to make quantum chips to get there. Okay. Yeah, are we getting the EM plants? Did we get them? No, we didn't. We do have enough. Yeah, we do have enough. So we're just waiting for the science packs as well as the EM plants. Not enough to fill a rocket? Why? Oh, I know why. Cause this chest is, you know why? This chest is not a requester. It's not a passive provider chest. That's why the bots think that there's nothing in the network. Okay, now it's a passive provider. So now it has, yeah, now you can see that we have enough there. Legendary Homeo. Why do I want to bring this again? Can't remember. Let's not bring that actually. We don't want grenades as well. We rather just ship the cliff explosives directly, so that we save some space on Fulgora. Because if we make it on Fulgora, we need to use up space, which is very valuable. Also, how is this going? Okay, we're making science by at a very slow rate. This is not even working. Why? Why is this not working? I don't have ice? Why do I not have ice? Oh, I do have ice. It's just very slow. Yeah, it's very slow. Why is it so slow? Something is not working. Somewhere. This building is not working. Well, none of them are working because I don't have ice. I need to redo this planet, man. I hate how this base looks. I do like the concept of splitting your heating grids though. I really do believe that's the way you should play Aquilo. You have one separate grid for power and one separate grid for heat. You look at the temperature of this. This is only 137 degrees. You don't need to heat up your base to 800 degrees. That doesn't make any sense. You just need to make sure that this grid is like very, very hot, 800 degrees. The rest can be like, you know, 30, 40 degrees, that's fine. Yeah, I just don't have ice. Yeah, I'll sort out Aquilo when I get my EM plants and I get this going. We want like one stack of this. And we also want, actually 2 stacks, yeah, 2 stacks of these. We don't have to put any modules in these buildings. This one we want to put, it's fine. Yeah, laser turrets aren't very strong, but it helps. So we want to put some, yeah, legendary prot 3, not legendary prot, just some normal prot 3s in this. And replace these with prot 3s as well. So that's what we need to make. We need to make some LDS as well, like specifically 30. Then the only thing we are left with is the electric engine units, which isn't very hard to do. We just need one of you. So we need this to be gears. Yeah, because we need legendary gears. And then we need engines and pipe. Oops. Like this. This will be pipe. Legendary. Can I put this in here? No, I can't. And then this will be engines. Legendary. I think I have some engines somewhere. I think it's here. Here they are. 24. Okay. Oh, I do have 7 here as well. Okay, we'll bring the legendary modules and the... No, we'll wear the armor and then we'll come back to Fulgora to make the mech armor. That's the plan. That is the plan. So what we need... Yeah, I just need EM plants to get this going. Then... So, you guys... I feel like there's a smart way to do this. Okay, I think I found the smart way. So you will be here. No, wait. Okay, let's put you here. I want these guys to share the same iron. Request a chest. I guess this works fine as well. Yeah, this is fine. So this will request legendary iron. Wait, why is this not legendary? Quality. Okay, no, yeah. So this is a legendary iron. Can I put prop modules in you? I can, yes. You should definitely prop this. And then this one will be electric engine units. Do we have loop? Yeah, we do have loop. We have loop right here, yes, on this pipe. Oh, interesting. Can I actually reach across? No, I can't. Can I spaghetti it somehow through this mess? This base is so horrible. I feel like tearing down this base. I mean, I feel very happy about our new Fogora base though. It's a lot more clean. Yeah, we are producing way too much science that we can actually like consume, so it's fine. Well, it hasn't died, and we're actually not having too much waste. It's just mainly ice, because we don't have speed modules for this, and then the red chips, we actually haven't used it for anything. I wanted to do like blue chip production, but haven't done that yet. Let's see. Okay, yeah, okay. So this requires prop modules as well, yes. Then we need to bring the loop somehow, some way. Really want to bring it from up here. Can't really seem to find a way we can do that easily. I guess we can go here. Yeah, we can do it like this. Can you reach that? No, you can't. That's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. Can we spaghetti it here? I think we can. So let's just do it like this first, yeah. We'll do this, and then we do this, and then put this pipe here, so we just spaghetti it through. Then we can get some loop into this machine. Okay, this will give us electric engine units. We want like maybe 2 stacks of this. And this can feed into, here we can get some of that. Do we have robopods being produced? Yes, we do. That's fantastic. Okay, so this is the network. We do have the iron, we do have the... yeah, we have everything. Actually, we're missing something. We're missing the steel for this guy. Yeah, so this will make engines, and this will make gears, which we already have. Just need the steel now. Yeah, we do have the steel coming in. This will request, yep. And that... yeah, okay. Fine. Yeah, it's very slow because of all the prop modules, but we want the productivity because these are legendary items. So did you get the EM plants? Yes, you did. That's great. Why is it only 15? Oh, I guess like you ran out of time, probably. Yeah, this is how the base should actually look. The belts are pretty empty. Then we're just like we're deleting the minimum amount of items. I could upcycle the steel, but I don't think it's worth it. Still only have 2 legendary EM plants. That is such a shame. That is such a shame. It's also a pain in the ass to constantly transport like foundries and EM plants all over the galaxy. It's a pain. Am I requesting any legendary coal? Oh yeah, I am. Oh, what do you have? Another reactor. We want you to have 2 reactors. Yeah, you do have 2 reactors. Okay, that's great. We did make batteries. Yes, we are making batteries. These should also be prodded. Otherwise, like, we're wasting resources. Let's see. Do we get robots here? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. So you need to get some robots. I think we can do 2. Then we'll fill it up with a bunch of robots. We don't have any robots being produced here. We should make robots as well. Okay. Yeah. So these mines are just like meant to discourage expansionist parties. We have to resupply them by Spidertron. Yeah, because they're very far away. I mean, I'm not gonna build a robot all the way there, it's not worth it. Okay, so we do have legendary engines. Yeah, because we have like lots of legendary iron, we're just waiting for this thing to work. Yeah, we have prod 3s inside. We just need EM plants here. I should request some EM plants. Yeah. Don't need this guy. So okay, so we're making chem plants. What else do we want? Yeah, this is totally not worth it. How is our ship doing? 40. Okay, that's nice, that's nice. It stopped at novice, okay. So, oh, that's right, because we set up a condition. Man, it's been sitting here all this while. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. It should have been doing its own thing, but it's been sitting here for a while. Okay, it's fine. So whatever. So power should be good now, I think. We have like lots of solar panels. We should be able to make the journey from Gleba to Fogora round trip all the while without any power issues. Fingers crossed. I mean, we can just build more of these just in case we don't have enough power. Yeah, this should this should work. This should definitely work. Okay, so you're on your way, right? Are you on your way? Yes, you are. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I like to put this on the side, actually. So if you want to expand, you just expand to the right. If you put this at the back, then it becomes a problem. I don't know. I still have to experiment more with shipbuilding. Alright. Okay, for some reason we're going back to Gleba. Then back to... So we go to Aquilo, then Gleba, then Novice, that's fine. Then Volcanus, then Novice, and then Fogor, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, there's 15 EM plants there. I really don't like moving bioflux. I feel like it's better to build capture board rockets. Because this is 100 for one single stack. But the thing is, capture board rockets, they don't spoil. And you can fit... Where is it? You can fit 20 of this. And this is a stack size of 100. So it's basically 200 bioflux in a single slot. But the thing is, when you recycle this, you only get back 50 bioflux. Yeah, because you only get back 4. Wait, is it 50? Yeah, because you get back No, you get back 5. Yeah, you get 50. You get 50 bioflux. So technically, one slot is 50 bioflux. But the thing is, this never spoils. It never, ever spoils. Which is the good thing. Yeah, because if these things spoil, they just become spoilage, which is not what we want. So I do think it's worth making those. It's just that it's, yeah. I mean, you need a lot of infrastructure to do that. Actually, you can also request for some flying robot frames. That would be nice. Then we can make bots as well. Yeah, then we can make like construction bots for ourselves. Like this. Oh, you want to limit this to maybe like 2 stacks. So you will be able to build. I also want legendary Spidertron. There's so many things I want. Like the equipment grade of legendary Spidertrons, man. I want to see that. It's very hard to do that though. We'll do it when we finish everything else. Because I need to make the video for this. Where is the Spidertron? Here it is. Yeah, so we need legendary fish. The rest is not too difficult to get. Fission reactor. Yeah, this one is not too hard. The lithium, I mean the fuel cell. The fuel cell is 4, right? Yeah, this one is 4. So you need legendary iron. That one's pretty easy. Legendary uranium, I guess it's also not too hard to get. Yeah, you get 10 fuel cells. And the thing is, you can use prop modules for this, so you can get a lot of legendary fuel cells very easily. As long as you have the legendary uranium. How do you get legendary uranium? That's a very good question. How do you get that? You can't do atomic bomb. Ammo. I think ammo is the best. Right? Am I going crazy? Let me see. This guy, yeah, ammo. Yeah. Oh, this is a very bad recipe to recycle though. You only get back 1 uranium. The thing is that all of them are 1 though. Hoverex, you cannot use quality modules, right? I'm not sure about that. But you don't get back uranium-238 anyway. Uranium rounds is the easiest, it seems. You can also recycle the fuel cell, right? No, you can't. Damn. Damn. You have to make this. Oh my goodness. This is so painful. Oh well. Yeah, this is the only way you can get legendary uranium-238 by making uranium rounds. That sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, because you can't use this, because this one recycles back to itself. You can't use you really do want to do upcycling. Like that's the way you can get legendary items a lot faster. If you just recycle the base item, it's... You do know how rare it is to get legendary items from a base item? It takes forever. Forever, man. So yeah, you need to make uranium rounds. And you need to make legendary uranium rounds. Then you recycle it to have a chance. It's not even guaranteed to have a chance of getting legendary uranium. That's so insane. That is so insane. Yeah, cause the fission reactor is... It requires it requires the fuel cell, which requires a lot of 238. I guess you can use quality modules for the fuel cell. That's also fine, but... Is that better? Nah, I don't think that's better. It's very hard to upcycle this because it recycles back to itself. Even when you recycle a fuel cell, you're not guaranteed to get back a fuel cell itself. Yeah, this is very inefficient. So the rounds is the best. It's the best way to do it. So you can get back at least a little bit of legendary uranium-238. I have to... it's so painful to think about that. Okay, let's not think about it then. Alright, so this is ready to go. Okay. Yeah, we just don't have the copper. We don't have the coal yet. So this is traveling in space. Yeah, it's getting asteroids. Yep. Actually, you know what you should do? You should actually interrupt when the coal is at 100 or more. Yeah, then you can go back. Yeah, you can see that we actually get a lot of iron here. Yeah, you get a lot of iron. Why are we not using the advanced recipe? Because you know, we get the legendary copper plate from the LDS shuffle itself. There's no reason you should use the advanced recipe for metallic asteroid. You lose half of the iron just to gain like 4 pieces of copper. It's terrible. You rather make just get the iron. Like yeah, this is the only way you should do it. Yeah, because you get 20 iron from this. The other recipe you only get 10, so you half the amount of iron you get just for 4 pieces of copper. It's not worth it. Yeah, so this sulfur is kind of expected to back up. The main thing is that the carbon is the one. So when this sulfur backs all the way up, like up here, because it's on this side of this belt, yeah, it will back up here. Then basically the carbon side will start working. Then it's just yeah, it will just start working. We mainly need carbon now. We should be a bit smart about this design though. It's fine, as long as this backs up, it will work. More or less. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this just needs to work in the background. Does it have enough power? Yes, it does, okay. We need more crushers as well. We can also increase this limit to, I don't know, like 250 actually. We need a... we definitely need like a constant combinator for this. It's very difficult. It's a bit tedious to change all this. At some point, this belt is not gonna be enough. We probably need to mine. We probably need to collect more asteroids. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. I do think laser turrets are worth it as well, cause if we use laser turrets, we don't need to make ammo. And every single asteroid here dies to laser turrets. I believe. I believe so. So we only get mediums. Right, and they have 90% resistance to laser, but they only have 400 health. I don't know, the thing about it, right? These are mediums, yeah, these are all mediums. So if you get fusion power, you can just use laser turrets, and you don't have to worry about the ship getting destroyed. I think in how much damage do they deal? Actually, now they deal 80 damage, so that's a 90% resistance, so that's kind of like 10 damage. It's still very horrible. Yeah, but if you have enough of those, then yeah, all the asteroids will get destroyed, no question about that. Ammo is still pretty okay though, it's still pretty good, doesn't consume power. Okay. Now we have the 46, yeah. We might be able to make the modules already, honestly. So we also want to make the legendary, what's it called? The legendary shield, because that's the easiest one to fill the armor. Right, this one, yeah, we just need a legendary red and steel plate, which we should have quite a bit of that. Let's do the modules first, because that's like more important. Or we want to make this legendary, this one. Then we have inserter here, output here. Want to connect this like that. Yeah. Okay, we are making cryo signs. Yes, we are. I believe we should be bringing back some very soon. I brought all this coal for no reason as well. Like apparently, I thought of making cliff explosives on Glabor. I mean on Fulgor with all this. calcite and coal seem worth it. Okay, the legendary Spidertron, we cannot make it on this planet because there's no fish. Unless I move the fish over, but that doesn't seem like a good idea. Yeah, it's not worth it. So we probably need to make legendary Spidertron on Novice. There are a few things we need to make legendary here. Legendary Uranium, legendary Spidertron. What else? What are some recipes that you want to do here? Yeah, those things. And then Biolab, maybe not. Maybe not the Biolab. Also, Gleba Science is a problem. Yeah, it's like not enough Gleba Science. Also, I was experimenting with this, but I don't think it's worth it. I will get rid of this ship. I can't do it when I'm not on this planet. We also need to start building this this Prometheum ship. You know, I feel like building ships from Volcanus might be better. Now the thing is, when you're in orbit around Volcanus, you do get medium asteroids floating around. They will damage your ship. But if you have repair packs, they're not really a big problem. I actually think that repair packs are better than making ammo. You just need to make gears, and you just need to make green chips, which isn't very hard to do. The problem with having turrets is that it takes up space, number one. Number two is that you need belts. Yeah, so it's a bit of an issue. Repair packs don't require power and they work natively, so even when your inserters are not working, if you have repair packs, they can just repair the damage. Yeah, so you can just send up like, 100 or even 1,000 repair packs, and then you just put turrets at the front, because the front will have a lot of asteroids, right? Put some turrets at the front. Make ammo at the front, then the rest of the back and the sides. You don't actually have to defend it. Yeah. Yeah, we're just waiting for the the coal really. Maybe I just send it now. Yeah, maybe I just do it now. I still am not making enough like quality uncommon asteroids. Even with everything here. Yeah, you know what? Let's just send it to Volcanus. You wanna start making some of this legendary coal stuff. So this research is not working currently because I think we're lacking Gleba science. Yeah, we are. This contains... no, it doesn't contain any Gleba science. Maybe we bring like 2,000 of this instead. We can do some other research then. Let's do the rocket part one. Because this is like, we have enough science to do this. Yeah, we do have enough cryo science packs. Yeah, we got plenty of this. Yeah, we just got another batch of that. Okay. Rocket part productivity. The big one is this one. This is so broken. I really want to get that going as well. Worker robot speed is also nice, but at some point it gets too expensive. Yeah, look at that. The jump is doubles, so this is not sustainable. Mining pro ray artillery shooting speed. We need to knock this out as well. Just to research this once. Physical damage. Steel we did get some we got some. Flammables we... Did we get this going? Maybe not. We can get that later. It's not a big deal. This is only like 2000. Asteroid productivity, stronger explosives. Yeah, we've been researching stronger explosives because they help us with the Promethium as well. Yeah, honestly, I think a full belt might be fine here. Yeah, there's like some gaps here, so maybe we increase this to, you know. Yeah, it's obviously a better way to build this. Yeah, we have a lot of gaps at the back here, so. Yeah, there's still enough asteroids here to keep this building supplied. Oh, we don't have enough ice though. We mainly need calcite for this guy. That's okay, looks like it's doing well. So this is traveling to Volcanus, right? It's very slow because the ship is very big. Yeah. Even with like the two thrusters going at max speed. It's a very big ship. Yeah, these are all the quality 3 modules, yeah. It's really RNG though. Okay, that was an epic carbonic asteroid. Hopefully it upgrades to legendary. Come on, buddy. Come on. It's been like doing itself for like... Oh, it got destroyed. It's fine. This is still way better than doing the upcycling thing though. Like, it's so small, it's like the recipe is so efficient. Yeah, it's just so good. Yeah, the brute force recycling is really horrible. This is equivalent to... Oh, this is equivalent to how much coal actually... I mean, how much legendary plastic actually. So we know that 1 coal gives us about 2 plastic, because we have some productivity for that. And then that gives us... Nah, one of this is like the equivalent of 1 piece of LDS. So that's like not a lot of copper actually. I don't know, we'll see how it... Also the ship is very slow. Yeah, it's like super slow. Yeah, getting rid of platforms increases the speed of the ship. Basically, the lower amount of platforms your ship has, the faster it will be. I think width has also something to do with it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're already up to 23, 25, like, from just deleting the platforms. Yeah. Okay. Man, you need so many crushers. Yeah, the dream of having a full belt of legendary core is like... That's a really big dream. That will... It has to be... If we use legendary quality 3s, then maybe we can consistently get core at a decent rate. But this amount is like... This is just 5%, so it's like very low chance. It only has a 5% chance of giving you something better than what it's receiving, so... It's not great odds, yeah. So if we get any legendary quality 3s, we'll probably put them in here because it's the one that makes the biggest difference. Having a higher chance to roll for more ingredients, like more legendary copper, is good. It's good. That will give you more legendary modules. Yeah, it's a feedback loop. We are just waiting for the ship to go to Volcanus. Yeah. Still only 2. Man, they weren't kidding when they said that this thing would take literally like... Oh, Homium is very low. Yeah, so now Homium is a bottleneck, which is what we want to see. Okay, well, how about you don't get rid of that? There is some scrap lying around, right? Actually, you know what? I mean, you're like barely not even working at all. Let's see. Let's request it to be scrap. There we go. Did you request for robopods? Yeah, you did. You do have some robopods. Yeah, there you go. So all the excess scrap we'll just put in there so it gets destroyed. Then I guess we'll keep all of this. The solid fuel can also go here. Yeah, that will request the excess solid fuel. So the main thing that's backed up is processing units, ice, but honestly we're not really consuming all the ice because we could use it for this power grid. It's just that these guys aren't really working. Yeah, okay, they do have steam actually. Oh, you guys again. Where did they come from? They probably came here and just went around. Are we there yet? How are we not there yet? Man, I might... Yeah, either we get higher quality models or we just get more. We'll do both. We will get more quality modules for this, and then we'll also make some legendary crushers so that this recipe is faster. Then we can actually process the extras a lot faster. Yeah, so it's twofold. We need to get more speed on these guys, and we also need to get higher quality modules so that they work more efficient. Okay, so that's rocket part productivity. Now I'm researching the artillery shell shooting speed level 1. Why do I have so many metallic asteroids? Okay, yeah. Ones at the back here are not really working. Yeah, see, these are not really working. Half of this is like working. This ship is very slow because it's big. It's big. You also ran out. Can you actually put landfill on the deep ocean? Okay, I mean here I understand, but there's some really like deep ocean. Oh, you can. Yeah, kind of expected that to happen. Yeah, I'm polluting bases. Yeah, and they're dying to the landmines. You also get pentapod eggs from these stomper shells. We are still not there yet. Yeah, this was folly, thinking that we can actually put on two sides of the belt. We're barely even producing any legendary copper. I mean coal, sorry. It's a lot of iron. It's not really what we need. Yeah, look at all this iron. We prioritize the. Honestly, we're not really using much of the carbonic asteroid. I guess we can prioritize it to the right side. Yeah. There's like way too much metallic asteroids on this belt. You know what, let's just do 10 then. Yeah, then this guy, everything more than 140. What about 100? You're still disabled. I don't know, 80? No. How about 1 then? Ah, now you work, okay. So let's do like 50. There's what? Yeah, it's reading the whole thing, right? Apparently there's like not enough stuff here. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, because we want the carbonic asteroid. Mainly because we need legendary coal. We honestly don't need the calcite either. Maybe it's not worth trying to do the calcite, honestly. Yeah, we just want the carbonic asteroid. I mean, I have like literally I have a chest full of legendary concrete. I don't know what to do with this. Like, what can I even do with this? I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. I have like too much legendary concrete. And plus you get extra legendary concrete by doing this recipe as well. Cause this concrete here, we don't know what to do with it. Chromium is a problem, man. But I'm consuming the entire belt. Yeah, I am. Dang. I mean, I'm making a lot of science packs though. Maybe one chest is enough. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have chromium. Just don't have chromium. Chromium is a bottleneck. Also the copper cable, yeah, but that's kind of expected. Now this is starting to back up a bit. Wait, something is not right. Recycling blue chips is not a good recipe. It gives you so many materials. It's probably better to make cargo base than just recycling the cargo base itself. Yeah, I don't know. So are you here? Okay, yeah, here. Yeah, we sent all the items to Volcanus. Okay, so now you're going back on the journey. Yeah, I got the legendary calcite. This legendary stone might be actually worth keeping. Is it worth keeping? I have no idea. Yeah, we'll just keep it though. Okay, so this is working now. You need to request for the legendary copper. Yeah, this is how you get the steel, this is how you get the plastic. So this is working. Do we have beacons? We're gonna make this a bit faster. I'm gonna use speeds for this. I do think we have beacons around. Yeah, we do. But this is very slow. We should have enough power for this. Yeah, we have plenty of power here. Yeah, so this will work faster now, significantly faster. So why are you not working? Oh, this thing is in the wrong direction. So this is 100% productivity, which is crazy. Yeah, okay, so now this is working. We want to make sure that we don't overproduce these as well. You are also working, yeah, because we got the legendary coal in here. So we want to make these modules, yep. And make the legendary electric engine units. What's the stacks out of this? 50. Yeah, one stack will be fine. We have lots of legendary iron. This one requires the... Just do one stack for now. Yeah, we're not producing the LDS fast enough. That's the main problem. We can even put speeds in this because we don't care, it's like legendary quality anyway. We have enough power to do all of this, yeah, that's fine. So now this is working a lot faster. I doubt we have enough, yeah, we already ran out of the coal, the legendary coal here. It's not positive yet because this is only 200% prod. If we reach 300%, then this will be positive, this will be a closed loop system. It's still doing pretty well though, cause this is 200% prod. Yeah, which is pretty big deal. So look at all this copper. This is beautiful. This is what we want to see. Oh yeah, I need more plastic. Yeah, because this guy requires lots of plastic. It's fine though. Okay, we actually need to stop this because I need more plastic for this recipe instead of the LDS. That's a lot of green chips though. Beautiful. Still no modules yet. I could recycle the coal. I really don't think that's worth it. It's so terrible to do that. More engines. So, do we have any electric engine? Oh yeah, do we have some legendary miners now? No, oh yeah, we have one. We should use that right now. This will help to make the minefield last a bit longer. I want to put it at a location where it's very impactful. There we go. So this will be legendary quality. Miner. Yeah. We don't want to use all of these engines for the miner yet. Yeah, can we like get rid of this trash unrequested? So I think we have enough engines. Yes, I think so. We want to have a requested chest. Here we want to request the electric engine legendary. We think we need 30 of this. Yeah, we do have enough for this. Mech armor. Yeah, because we need 30. We need 40 of this. We have some on Fulgora as well, but how many do we have in the network? 33, okay. This is still making stuff. Yeah, it's still making stuff. Okay, this chest is full of stuff. So we have we have 21 LDS. Wow. This is really insane, guys. Okay, I think we are definitely good on the LDS and the copper side. So we need 30 LDS legendary quality. Yeah, I don't think we have enough of this. Okay. Yeah, can we stop this from working actually? Yeah, let's get like 2 stacks of this. So you are back gambling, are you? What's going on here? Oh, this is like stuck. Yeah, fine. I need to change this, yeah. It's like I need to build a better design to collect the asteroids. Otherwise, I'm running into some issues here. Yeah, okay, so when this is 100, you'll go back to the base. That's fine. Actually, we can dump the ice on Fulgora, then we can send both the ice and the legendary Homium together in a rocket that goes to Aquilo. That might be a good idea, yeah. So let's actually request the legendary ice here. We want lots of this. And then we'll dump it into a chest. We want legendary ice. Okay, we don't need this reactor here anymore. Where's this guy, Spidertron? Do you have 2 reactors? Okay, you have only 1. We want you to have 2. It's so nice to see some legendary lightning rods. The range of this guy is absolutely crazy. It covers such a huge, massive area. Like, look at this. Look at this range, man. It can cover an entire island. this is how big it is. You need two of these to cover the whole island. Just put one here like this and put one here, and then you're done. Yeah, it's broken. Really, really insane. Actually, we don't want you to work yet. Right. Yeah, let's just get this going. So this will give us some legendary. Let's do like that. We're gonna want lots of these, so I mean in the future, so like might as well just do like that. So this will give me the power armor. Where is this? Okay, blue chips. We have the blue chips on Fulgora. Yeah, that's right. So either we bring these to Fulgora or we bring the blue chips from Fulgora to here. I think we should do the. Actually, we should do that instead. So you're gonna request. How much can we bring on one stack? 100. Okay. Fine. You're gonna bring 100 of this from Fulgora. Yeah. So this one, we actually have to change this chest. Where is it? Somewhere here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is a provider chest. Yep. So we have 100 here. That will bring this 100 over. Yeah, now holmium is the main issue. Don't have enough holmium. I don't need this. I guess we can keep this. Yeah, it's fine. We'll bring this legendary process unit to... Actually, can we bring all of this over? No, let's just bring 100. Also, this has been mined out. Yeah, it's not working anymore. I don't see any scrap along this belt. So I think we can get rid of this. Well, maybe not get rid of it, but we can reposition the mines. Yeah, let's just get rid of this all down here. Power, I should give you some power. Do I have any miners with you? Yeah, you do. Okay, that will help a bit. The scrap. Anything else? Not really. So this is the nearest other island that we can do. Yeah, now this is backed up. So technically I should have more holmium. Because the electrolyte is not working, the super capacitor is not really working, yeah, because it's all backed up. So we should have more of this going on. Okay, any legendary coal? No. That's a shame. Yeah, I need more, man. I don't think I need more grabbers. I just need more. I mean, I need more grabbers for sure. The problem is not that the grabbers aren't grabbing the asteroid fast enough. The problem is that I don't have enough asteroids to keep this going. Actually, I should stop deleting. Yeah, I already stopped deleting stuff, right? Did I? Well, not really. Let's just like uncap this. Actually, I don't even think we should need to control these anymore. What's going on here? Something weird is going on. Where's the... oh, the wire is connected to this particular belt, I see. I mean, don't even need filters at this point. We have enough crushers to actually consume about an entire red belt worth of asteroid. Yeah, we just want that legendary coal, man. Okay, got a bunch of iron. Need the coal. I probably shouldn't have used all of my plastic to make so much copper. I'm not complaining though. It's a very good proposition. Let's see. Yeah, I need more plastic, man. Captive biter spawn. This has not been working. Why? Why is this not working? The Gleba, 120-second inactivity. Did Gleba die? Is that what's going on? No, Gleba is fine. Yeah, so why aren't you getting the science pack from Gleba? Am I like dreaming or something? I don't know. Right, yeah. Oh, it's just coming in. Oh, it's very spoiled though. Yeah, a lot of it's like super duper spoiled. Oh, I don't have the science pack from from Volcanus? Is that what's going on here? Let's use this Gleba thing. So what can we research that isn't horrible? What would help us the most? Railgun damage, you don't need that. Asteroid productivity is only 5,000. This is very expensive. I think we can get this refined flame, but let's knock this out. We might already be in the infinite territory, but just want to be sure about that. Yeah, there is Volcanus science pack. Yeah, Volcanus science pack is low. Did I get rid of it somehow? No, I didn't. I mean, yeah, you actually really want to only make the science when you have a rocket in orbit. Otherwise, it's sitting here and it's spoiling. It's not a very good way to do it. So the thing is, like, you don't want your bioflux to be half spoiled as well. Otherwise, your science pack will be spoiled the moment it's produced. So you want this to constantly get destroyed or recycled or whatever. And then you only use the freshest bioflux when you want to make the science pack. The eggs are always constantly fresh, so that's not a problem. The problem is that you don't really want to make this science sit in the chest, so I need to figure out a way where I read the orbital request and then I start these biochambers from working. Now when they are not working, the nutrients will spoil and stuff, but that's fine because we have a belt, we have an inserter to bring the spoilage out, so that's not a problem. The problem is that the pentapod egg will actually sit in here and it will hatch. So you need to have some circuit logic to only grab the pentapod egg whenever the signal here is active. That way, these guys will always be empty, they don't have any eggs in them. And then they only grab the bioflux and the eggs whenever this is active. Then you can always guarantee that the science is always at the maximum freshness, and then you can just send it to novice with like a lot of value. Otherwise, it's not much value. Yeah, I don't have... what do I not have? Yeah, I don't have like science packs or Gleba. So we'll get that, then we'll get that one. Then after we get this thing, we should be done with all the basic stuff. The only thing that we have left is the research productivity. Yeah. Okay. Still no legendary coal. Yeah, I'm not making enough asteroids, which is insane. I need more. I need like more grabbers. Yeah, this is like... Oh, this is not even putting onto the belt. I see. Yeah, I think we need to prioritize this belt. Otherwise, this is like not... I do have enough grabbers. They just not putting it on the belt. I need some asteroids here to run the ship. Otherwise, I'll run out of ammo and then I'll die. But at the same time, I really don't want to... Okay, what's the most important thing? I think the most important thing is the calcite actually. A lot of things really. We'll fix it later. Yeah, basically we have enough grabbers, they're just not putting it on the belt fast enough. I mean, the belt is full, that's the main issue. Right, this guy is empty, this guy is empty, you are also empty. Okay, so now they're emptying their stuff, yeah. Because I prioritize this thing. As long as it's not backing up, it shows that we are consuming it fast enough. Still no legendary coal. Yeah, still no legendary coal. So yeah, we have 3 of this. We need all of this, and then we need the legendary processing units. There's a lot of personal robots actually. I think that's enough. Okay, we have some robots here. Okay, you do have robots available. So you have your own robot network, yes you do. So you should be able to pick up stuff and everything. Why is it so slow? I just want to give you some legs. Well, don't really have space in your power grid to do that. I also want you to bring... What else do I want you to bring? Trash unrequested. Yeah, because I don't want you to carry all that stone and everything. Yeah, you have enough robots, right? So this requires 2 megawatts. This is producing... this is not bad enough to keep those produced. These guys again. I think the main thing is like one of these bases. The thing is we can just send our Spidertron to clear all these nests. I should also build a wall here so that they don't end up... No, we need to build a wall here so they don't end up expanding in this random area. Yeah. The good thing is that we can just shift click this guy and then he'll just kill everything in his way. He has a lot of HP and like he does a lot of damage to nests, and then yeah. See, they all just die. Because I have a lot of damage on my rockets from the research, so they just pretty much die. As long as I walk near them, they're just dead. Yeah, look at that. So you can go here, clear these nests. Yeah, then come back here and clear this. Right, any legendary coal yet? No. No. Okay, this is backed up. Am I consuming this? Well, I do have like almost... This belt is very full, so I'm consuming all of this. Okay, finally some epics. Yeah. I want to make sure that the ship doesn't die here. We need calcite. Steady a supply of calcite and iron so that we can make enough ammo to destroy asteroids. Okay, he's done. And go back to base and repair. Still no legendary coal. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is not even backing out. Look at this. Am I starving the resources here? Well, not quite. Yeah, cause a bunch of this is going through, so it should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine here. I don't think this makes sense anymore. I wanted to do trains here, but then I realized it's not probably not a good location to do this. Yeah, this is just really iron. I think I really want to keep gambling for this. I don't know why this stopped though. So I was making the normal quality ones, right? Yeah, here. So why did this stop? Okay, now it's not stopped anymore. Yeah, because I'm using those quality modules in there. We do have some legendaries here. This is what? 2.5. What are you? 2.6, so that's slightly better. This 3.8, this 3.2, so these are better. So now this guy is okay. This is not fast enough. It needs to be faster. This recycler is slow. Why are we doing this? We want to get legendary tungsten carbide. So this is how you get it. By making foundry upcycling. Yep. That's nothing, ignore that. My oil might be completely dead by doing this. No, I realize what's the issue. The issue is that I don't have enough tungsten carbide being produced. So I can't keep up with the foundry production anyway. Still no legendary coal. It's like so much iron's crazy. So much iron. Legendary miner, 16% resource drain. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I see we have some legendary tungsten carbide. That's what we want. You need to be a stack inserter. Do I not have any stack inserters? No, I don't. I should make some. Copy this, paste this here. Yeah, oil is fine. The main problem is the tungsten. I did not make enough tungsten carbide to sustain this single foundry made that is making foundries. Also, this recycler is very slow. Okay, legendary tungsten. So yeah, I want to request legendary tungsten. What is it used for? I think it's used for this building. Well, there was some here, but it's not there anymore. Yeah, we're gonna make a legendary speed module 3 using this legendary tungsten carbide. Legendary spoilage, you require legendary biotic. Okay, you require legendary superconductor. Yeah. Still no coal. Yeah, most of this is iron, which is very annoying. I want carbonic asteroid. $29, so this will give me like about 50 legendary speed modules. Yeah. I also want to use them for legendary miner, yeah, big miner drill. Still no legendary coal. I mean, there's a lot of like, there's a lot of iron, metallic asteroids on this belt. Even though I specifically singled out the carbonic ones. Okay, they're all at the back. Okay, it's fine. Yeah. Man, still not enough. Do I have any more of these crushes on all this? I do, right? Oh yeah, I also have legs. I should bring some of these legs over. Where is the space stuff? Okay, here they are. Yeah, I should totally like request some more of these crushes, so that I can get rid of all this backlog of stuff. We're actually consuming it at a rate that is fast enough to, wow, look at this. Yeah, it's being consumed. So it's not really an issue actually. I don't know whether it's possible to get a full belt legendary coal. I think you need like 1,000 of these. Yeah, how? Like just how? It's super hard. You probably need 1,000, or you rather you should use legendary quality 3s, because we're just using base quality modules here. Maybe that makes a big deal as well. I mean, how many is this? This is like 26. Yeah. I mean, I don't even think doubling this would make a full belt. I mean, like a relatively saturated belt of uncommons. It's like it's only like 3 or 4 here. Yeah, these guys aren't really working. This 3 is not really working straight. I mean, it's just very difficult, even with such a good recipe. Yeah, so oh well. So here, yeah, we just need this and this and this. So we just need 11 more, and these two. Yeah, I just need coal to make this guy. And lots of legendary copper. Then we also need to fill this mag armor when we get that. That'll be another pain in the ass to get. $38. Okay. So what's good for this? Yeah, I mean the speed module is probably the thing that we really want. The legendary speed module, as well as the legendary mining drill. Yeah, this one we also want. So we want this and this. Legendary foundry is, I mean, that's a nice thing to have, but it's not really necessary. Yeah, mainly these two. We haven't done this either. What would this be useful for? Actually, there's not much use for tungsten plate, I realize. Like the legendary quality tungsten plate. You could make the fusion reactor in this one legendary, but it's not really like a big deal. Legendary railgun is pretty strong though. Yeah. How are we doing here? Oh yeah, I realized cause I changed this to a requested chest, I mean a passive progress chest, it's not recycling these random stuff here. We need to request these so that we can recycle them and get higher quality EM plants, because they're just sitting in these belts. Okay. Let's just do 10. Let's just keep 10 in here. We want to have a little bit of, yeah, okay, so we'll just put a pacifier chest here so that we can get some, at least some EM plants in the network. The rest of this, I'm just gonna let this like run, like constantly. I need more, what do I need? I mean, I just want more legendary EM plants. Really. science seems to be stuck though. What's the hold up? Why are you stopped here? Oh, you're requesting the science pack. Yeah, cause I only have one silo. So you are getting the... maybe 2000 is too much. No, I get like 1000 per stack. Of... yeah, it's not on the way though. Why is that? Oh, this is set to automatic. Yeah, I only have one silo here. It's also launching the cliff explosives. I did request for... how many did I request? Maybe 100 is too much. Cause most of it was going to here, right? Yeah, I got a bunch of this here. Cause I needed some cliff explosives to get rid of some cliffs here. Mainly on this island. Yes, that was the thing. So you need to get cliff explosives. Yeah, fine, just get like 20 of that. Then you can go here and then delete the cliffs, because I need to set up another station there. Then I'll probably build on this island instead. I don't have a lot of space left here. Yeah, there's not much space at all. I mean, I need to build a station. I also need to build like a recycling lane. Is Holmium still a problem? Yeah, Holmium is still an issue. Just not enough Holmium. Yeah, these guys aren't working. Yeah, just don't have enough Holmium. This guy is starved of Holmium, right? Yeah, it is. So you can get rid of those cliffs. You don't need to get rid of that. So we need a rail ramp here, as far as possible. Seems like we can only build here. This is the best location. Like that. And then we can copy this design. We can paste this here like this. This will give us another station where we can get some more scrap. This needs to be protected. It's not being protected. Get rid of this. Right. Do you have any lightning rods? Actually, you should get some lightning collectors. I mean, that would be better. We have a bunch of legendary ones lying around somewhere. So, okay, we need accumulators here as well. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. Do I have any more? I do have some accumulators. Stockpile some. I can get like maybe 2 chests of this. Maybe more. Let's just do like a quarter of a chest. So you need to request batteries. I mean accumulators. Let's just get like 100 of this. What else? Lightning collectors you already have. Power poles you already have. Don't need beacons for this. I think the speed modules is not necessary either. Yeah. So come back here, and then you can get the rest of that stuff. You also need a train station. Oh yeah, I didn't build any stations. I don't have any signals either. Did I put any signals for this guy? No, I have no signals. I mean, it's a closed loop anyway. So, oh, I do have signals, yeah. Otherwise, the trains will collide. So I need to do signals too. I need to build an area to make signals and the train station. So did you get the legendary lightning collectors? No, yeah, you did. I think there's more. Yeah, there's more in the network. So when we build this, we can build another island here that mainly does the EM plant. Okay, now we have another one. So 3, that's still pathetic. Yeah, getting another island means that we can make another set of this upcycling process, get more homium, and then just try to get more of this EM plant. This is just a byproduct from the epic being recycled. We could also build some... I could also build some EM plants by using these, but I really do want to use the legendary homium for other things. So this needs a station. Then we can just put a ramp, like here. He has a ramp available, yes he does. He should have some rails as well so that we can build. Okay, we need to bring this to this island instead. The one here. Because this island is kind of full already. Do have cliff explosives as well. We can get rid of those cliffs. Actually, what am I doing? I have a deconstruction planner for this. Yeah, cause this... Yeah. So we need to bring this... Is this island big enough? So there's only a few things we need to do. We need to make the concrete and this thing. Yeah, we don't need to build another set of science production. Oh yeah, okay, I guess this island is kind of big enough. So we can bring this rail all the way there. Actually, let's think about where we can put the ramp before we connect it. We want to put it as far away from the island as possible, like maybe here. This looks like a good spot. I want it to be somewhere in the center. Yeah, this looks like a good location. You put it like that. Then we can copy this station. Like this. It's a bit too long actually. I mean a bit too... Wait, you can build on... No, yeah, I was worried for a second. I thought you could build on the oil, but I'm pretty sure you can't. No, I don't want the foundation. I want a ramp, that's right. Oh, there's no lightning protection here. Build this. Okay, now it's protected. Man, look at the radius of this guy. It's absolutely crazy. Legendary lightning collector. You can technically cover the whole island actually. Let's move this a bit closer then. Yeah, what's the radius? Okay, it's decent. So this is the... Oh, took some damage here, that's fine. At least it didn't get destroyed. Oh, I don't have inserters on this guy. Wait, I do. Oh, these are bulk inserters, that's right. So this needs to go back out. Can I fit a ramp here actually? Wait, let's see. I might be able to. Please, please, please. No! I can't. So wait, where is this loop again? So it's here. So I need to build a ramp like here. Can I force it somehow? Okay, wait, let me just make sure that we're aligned on this. So I can build it here. So I need to move the station. I need to move this. Actually, let's keep a copy of this here. And then we just turn this around. I mean, just snake this around so that we know where where we need to build this. Okay. Get rid of that blueprint. Yeah, we just don't have the station yet. Okay, so this is done. This will give us another set of station. I don't have What is this? Fast splitter. Oh yeah, you need to request for some splitters. Wait, it conflicts with a slot. What are you talking about? Why can't I select this? Filter conflicts with slot 6. Oh, I do have it. I just didn't to upgrade this. Wait, has this been using red splitters? It has. How did I not notice this? I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, the belt is like fully saturated anyway, so it's not a big deal, but how did I not notice that anyways? How do I cancel this? Okay, there we go. Then you upgrade these. You do have, yeah, you do have, oh, this is turbo splitters. No, we don't want turbo, we just want this guy. I mean, we need to bring some bulk inserters. We don't have steel chests as well. Oh yeah, because I've been deleting those. I should probably keep some. Instead of like deleting all of them. Yeah, it's fine. Let's put some steel chests in here. Then you can delete it when this is more than 50, I guess. Yeah, because we want to keep some steel chests available in the network. Yep. Okay, what are we missing? We don't need this guy. We need signals. Yeah, we need to make some signals. Don't need this. So this needs to go. Okay, so let's think about how we're gonna connect this station. So apparently the train will come from here. Well, that's a bad idea actually. Let's change the direction of this. So we want the train to come like this, right? Man, it really sucks that you see there's like a gap. It doesn't fit the wagon. Man, that sucks. Yeah, it's like off by 1 tile. There's like a gap. I mean, let's flip this. No, you cannot flip this. Why? You can't. Well, you can rotate it. Okay, this should work, right? Let me check. Yeah, now it's correct. No, basically the minus was feeding into a gap, which is not what we want. Okay, so we just need the station here. We have a bunch of... You just need to put like 1 lightning collector here and we're golden. Just put it like that. Yeah, we don't need these like mediocre lightning rods. Okay, so this is done. We need to connect this like all the way here. There we go. So you can come down here and build this, and then we just need to connect this input to the station somehow. Yeah, like that. You need that. So do you have enough? Okay, it looks like you have enough stuff. Yeah, you have enough rails to build this. That's fine. So this is kind of like its own unit. This is like its own unit. You can connect the rail networks together, but then you will have a situation where trains pass a very long distance away just to reach a station somewhere here. So like if you connect all the rails together, a train could be mining this scrap and then it goes all the way here. So this is just to prevent like added complexity. I mean, think about it. You can only build a certain factory on an island. And what do you need? You need to bring in scrap, right? Unless you have an island that specifically just does the scrap processing. Which is also a good idea. You can just make an island that does batteries, an island that does science and stuff like that. You can have different islands that do different things, but then it becomes a bit difficult to know what bottlenecks you have, and then it's like you need to build a really big network to move the trains and materials around. I think I'm kind of leaning towards like build a single unit, then this is another unit, this is another unit. So it's like a modular. It's like you can just copy and paste them on every single island. So each island does the same thing. It makes legendary EM plants. It also makes some science. But I mean, this is way. Currently, we are not even consuming enough of Fulgora's science to justify. Why is this not working? It's missing Glaba's science. Okay, you are on the way to Glaba, yes. Something funny is going on. Why do I not have any Volcanus science here? Something is wrong. Something is not right. So yeah, you're automatic. This is a requested chest. This is a passive provider chest. So why didn't you load up with the Volcanus science pack? 5 seconds of inactivity. I mean, is this too little? Maybe it's too little. That's why the science didn't get loaded. Maybe. Yeah. You know what? Can you go back to Volcanus actually? Because there's no point getting the Gerber science now. It will just come to novice and then it will just start spoiling. Yeah, I do have some here. No, but this one is missing. I have very little. I doubt this belt is even full. Okay, there is some science here, but this doesn't even require the. Yeah, this okay. You know what? You can carry on going to Glaba actually, cause that doesn't require any science packs from Volcanus. This guy is still working, right? Yeah, it's still working. I mean, it's spoiling, but it's still working. Let's see. Yeah, so you go and get this science. The steel is meant for the landmines. This one is yeah okay. You're gonna request. I think we can just do 1,000 really. Bioflux, yeah, you can get some bioflux, and then you will go back to novice. That's right. So, did we get any legendary coal? Please tell me that we did. This is not working. Something is wrong. Okay, it is working. We just... Oh, this is all backed up. This is terrible. Right, because of this filter, I need to figure out a better way to do this. Yeah. I need to fix this thing. The problem is my ship is so freaking big now. I will have to redesign this and move it a bit closer. Okay, we did get some legendary coal, that's nice. I'm still getting a lot of metallic asteroids, even though this route is supposed to be the best route to get carbonic. I mean, well, the metallic is also very... You do get quite a lot of metallic as well. I was just hoping for more carbonic asteroid. Yeah, cause this guy only requires... Right, we have yellow, purple... Yeah, it just needs the Gleba science pack. Maybe we can get this out of the way. Yeah, so you are going to Gleba, right? Yes, you are. You are not in the robot network. Now you're in the robot network. So 3, yeah, it's so little. I feel like we're making a lot of excess steel and concrete. It's right. Am I not correct? Let me think. No, it seems fine. Yeah, we do have some excess steel here for some reason. You know what's funny? Nah, actually it's not really funny. I was about to say like, you know why our LDS has not been backing up? I mean, cause we're deleting it, that's the main reason why. I was just thinking like, hey, why haven't we seen any LDS like being deleted here? Cause I realized we're just actually deleting the LDS here. Yeah. This is definitely the step in the right direction though. So now the bottleneck is chromium. I mean, it's kind of expected. You get so little chromium anyway. It's only a 1% chance. Even though the science isn't working, I'm a bit surprised that we don't have enough chromium. Yeah, we don't have enough. The ones at the back here have stopped working. This guy is actually being limited by blue chips. Oh. It feels almost like this is not consistent at all. Like, I know that the percentages give you a certain amount of material for every piece of scrap, but there have been instances where this blue belt, I mean this processing unit belt, has been backing up to this point, and then now we are in a situation where this is not enough. So it feels like it's really RNG, even though the scrap percentages, I mean, you can just see it here. Like, you get a certain percentage of material from scrap, but it doesn't feel consistent. Like, sometimes this belt is full and it's backed up, then sometimes like the chromium is not enough. I mean, right now it's not enough, but now the problem is not the chromium, it's actually the processing unit that we're missing. And then the other, like just in like 30 minutes ago, the chromium was the main issue, but now it's like recovered, so it feels very RNG. I mean, this area has been a huge issue. They keep expanding at this corner, and then the minefield just like, yeah, they really love this corner, don't they? This is like the 5th time they've been expanding here. I mean, I could put more robots here and then just like make sure that they don't go here, but maybe I should get rid of the minefield as well. Otherwise, they keep getting aggroed by this minefield. No, we don't want the trees to be removed. Yeah, you can go remove this. There you go. Yeah, okay. Anyways, yeah, so I was saying this scrap thing is very RNG, honestly. It feels very RNG. Yeah, can you get all of this accumulators so that this guy can start working? Oh yeah, you did get accumulators, my bad. So fine, just paste all this here then. Actually, let's do this instead. You then rebuild the power poles after we build this. Oh, what just happened? Did my game crash? No, it didn't. Why is it? Whoa. Why did I lose control of my Spidertron? Hello? What? There's no way he died. That's impossible. I do have another one here. Okay, you go investigate why. Why can't I control this guy? What happened? Yeah, dude, what's going on here? Is this a bug? This looks like a bug. This guy's frozen. Wait, what? Dude, I can't control this Freaking, oh no, I know why. I tried to deconstruct my own Spidertron, but you can't technically do that. There's such a weird interaction. This guy was set to deconstruct for some reason. Okay, anyways. Back to this. Yeah, it's not a bad. I mean, the accumulators are not charging because there's no lightning from the collector. Well, thankfully I had two Spidertrons here. Otherwise, it'll be one of the greatest unsolved mysteries. No. You go back. You move forward. I need to have multiple remotes. At this point, like, I'm running out of spaces on my hotbar for remotes. You do not have any more accumulators. Okay, so you need to go back. You also need to trash the unrequested stuff because you have a bunch of like random junk that you deconstructed. So this is ready to go. It just needs some signal so that we don't have the trains crash into one another and then we can build the island. Okay, please tell me that this guy is working. Okay, it is working. Great. Now we have to 16 legendary coal. How is power doing actually? It's like barely enough. Yeah, I need to do fusion if I want to make more legendary coal for this. The solar panels are really not cutting it. I mean, this is really a band-aid. It's not a permanent solution. I need to make fusion power to really like make this ship make more legendary items faster. I mean, this is still like pretty mediocre. Although this is the best way to get legendary items. It's still the best recipe by far. Yeah, the sulfur is kind of backing up. That's fine though. Actually, is it fine? I mean, it's whatever. Let's see. Yeah. So I need 100 of you, 100 of you. We already have 3 of that. We need 100 of those. We need 11 more LDS. We already have the electric engine units. It was a mistake to make so much legendary copper. I should have kept some LDS and plastic to make the red ships. Yeah, I wasted it all. I mean, it's not a waste, but I spent all my plastic to make copper essentially. Ever since the new update, the game feels a bit off. I don't know what's off about it, but it feels a bit like something is not the way it used to feel. So, yeah, didn't you get... Didn't you deliver the Gleba signs? Why is signs not working? I'm genuinely confused. It's been stuck at 19%. I didn't get any... Where did the Gleba signs go? It couldn't have spoiled. Did it even launch into the rocket? Maybe the silo... Oh my goodness. The silo is missing LDS. No wonder I am not getting the signs. Oh my goodness. I need to request LDS from Volcanus. Yeah. Because Volcanus is making LDS. I need to get like 100 of this. Yeah, there's like... I have 2,000 on the planet. They're sitting somewhere here. Yeah, here they are. This has just been making LDS non-stop. No wonder this guy is not working. I was like, I'm pretty sure Gleba is not dead, but apparently it turns out I'm missing LDS, yeah. Okay, at least we know. They are not getting through this minefield at all. Even if they are big stompers, they just keep dying. Yeah, these big stompers have been dying. I wonder what the percentage of the enemies is right now. Is there any nests I can take a look at? No, I can't actually see any. I bet it's like 0.8 or 0.9 right now. We can send one of our buddies to go and investigate. It should be here, right? Where are you? Did it die? Did my Spidertron die? No, that's impossible. Yeah, where did it go? Also, I've completely messed up my remotes. I used to have a proper remote for every... Yeah, I don't see the icon. Did it die? No, it can't. Wait, I have a Spidertron here. I'm pretty sure of that. I don't see the icon though. It could have died. No, that's impossible. It wouldn't have died. Like, how? How would it have died? It has so many rockets with it and it has so much health. Is it in here? No, it's not. Did I deconstruct it? Also, like, I have like tons of seeds. Yeah, I'm genuinely confused. I will not focus on anything on the game until I find out what happened to this Spidertron. Where the heck did it go? Yeah, I think the only explanation is that it died. Unless I'm dreaming. I don't think I am though. So yeah, we have these two here. Did I bring it from here to Fogora? No, that's impossible. That couldn't have happened. Yeah, I think it died. But that seems impossible to believe. Like, it couldn't have died. It had like 100... I mean, it definitely had like 50 rockets with it. Oh, that sucks. Now I need to request another Spidertron. I mean, I do have a rocket that... I mean, I'm making Spidertrons on Novice anyway. Yeah, here. I mean... Where are they? Yeah, right here. I have like 8 of these. But how? I mean, is it existing here? No, you would see the icon, right? Yeah, you would see the icon. I mean, I don't have any on that planet. Yeah, you can see this icon. Even if I disconnect the remote. Right, if I disconnect the remote from this, yeah, you should still see this icon. So I guess the only explanation is that it died. How could it die? I mean, look at the health of this guy. Let's see. So this has 3,000 health. The Big Stomper. I mean, it could only have died to a Big Stomper, but I don't think Big Stompers deal so much damage. Yeah, they don't. I mean, I can't really see here. Damage acid. Maybe the stomping does a lot of damage. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. It probably died. I remember what was it doing actually. It wasn't doing anything. It was just like chilling around the base. And now it's gone. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, I think it probably died. It's really hard to kill a Spidertron. Like, really, really hard. You pretty much have to... Okay, I am genuinely curious. So, you are still waiting for science. Okay, yes, get the science pack. So, this guy has a Spidertron. Yes, he has a Spidertron. So, on the next trip to Glabra, he will deliver this Spidertron. I want to see whether it dies to a Big Stomper. Because I refuse to believe that it would have died to a Big Stomper. That's impossible. I don't think they actually one-shot or come anywhere close to killing, like dealing significant damage to the Spidertron itself. they are not easy to kill. So, like how? I even have repair packs, right? Do I have those? I do have lots of rockets. Like, it couldn't have died. These rockets would easily kill big stompers. I'm genuinely at a loss of words. Where did it go? Yeah, I guess it's just gone. It couldn't have went into the silo itself and launched to another planet. That's impossible. So it probably, the only explanation is that it probably died. Unfortunately, you can't see where it died. Like where the corpse is. Yeah. Yeah, I am absolutely sure I had one on this planet because I was killing nests with it. I was killing like nests with the Spidertron, but now it's gone for some miraculous reason. Wait, left click and drag to select. Yeah, it's not here. Right click to yeah, I don't it's not here. It's gone. It's either gone or some horrible bug has just happened. Maybe it died here. No, that's not possible. That's not possible. I'm spending way too long thinking about this. Okay. And Visas is still working. Iron is still fine. Yeah, okay. We have of fuel. Okay. So where am I? Okay, I'm on. Yes, yeah, I have one here. I have multiple on novice. I have one, two only. There's one there. There's one there. Yeah, you see the icon, so it's dead. Yeah, it's probably died. That's the only explanation I can think of. It was probably chilling here, then it just died. It didn't have anything important inside. It's just a bunch of rockets. Big Stomper. So what we'll do is we'll bring one down and then we'll just run it towards the Stomper and see how fast it dies. If it dies like within a few seconds, then I can believe it. But if it's like 30 seconds to kill it, I genuinely don't know how it happened. Yeah, the only way it would have died is big stompers. That would probably be the only way. Or something horrible. So this is going back to... It's going to Aquilo apparently. Yeah, it has one Spidertron, so it's gonna drop it onto Gleba. This is still working. Am I right? Yeah, you are still working. Still 3. Very disappointing. But we do have a lot of legendary stuff here. Okay, Holmium is still an issue. Also, this belt is backing up, which is very concerning. Why? Why is it backing up? My steel is not getting deleted. Oh, I know why. I know why. This needs to be an empty slot. Otherwise the steel doesn't flow. So that will solve the steel. I mean batteries is... yeah, I'm not making signs of my batteries. I have excess amounts of batteries. The copper cable is also... I'm not really using the chips anyway. I guess because we have a holmium shortage, we are getting a lot of excess concrete as well. It used to be that concrete was the main bottleneck, but now it's not. The holmium is the bottleneck. I mean, no, the processing unit is the bottleneck. Why though? I genuinely don't know why. Yeah, I'm not really getting a lot of processing units. It might be that scrap productivity really messes up these ratios. Like, cause you get 1.1 times the material, so it could elevate this from 20%, it becomes 22%, for example, versus this is like 2.1. It's such a small increase. So getting the scrap productivity elevates the rest of this, like the concrete, the gears. I'm pretty sure like the gears is way more now. I don't know. Probably someone needs to do some analysis on that. Okay, what are you waiting for? Oh, it's better to bring... Is it better to bring the legendary processing units from Gleba... I mean, from Fulgora to Volcanus? I think it is. So let's just bring this. Not enough to fill one rocket. Are you kidding me? Oh, I need to do a custom rocket for this. I mean, to be fair, we can just let the inactivity time out as well. 1,000 signs, 1,000. So he did get a sign from Aquilo. So the next stop is Aquilo, apparently. I mean, Aquilo is still a horrible base. Okay, can you research something else? Because we're not getting any Glabor signs. So, what else can we get? This is nice actually. We'll do one more level of this. Robot speed is also really nice. It gets very expensive though, like this, it's ridiculously expensive. Robot speed is nice though. Okay, fine. Let's just get the, like, the bonus processing unit thing. Yeah, fine. This is working. Okay, what do we want to do now? So we've already set up this miner. Well, it's a station that produces legendary ore that's working very suboptimally because, you know, power is like a main problem. We can't expand until we get more power. Yeah, I can't do another row of this until I get more power, stable power. So, we've already set up the mall here, the legendary mall, like a small mall, just to make the power armor essentially. Eventually this is enough. We don't have to build a big mall. Like look, the main thing is you won't even be producing enough legendary ingredients to run every single one of these. So that's that. Get more electric engine units though, that would be nice. So this is fine for, like, you know, the early stages of legendary stuff. This is okay. This is barely running. The main bottleneck is not enough coal. So I think what we'll do now is we will go to Aquilo and set up like a proper base. Yeah, cause this one is more or less a proper base because we have rails here, so we can expand very easily. We don't have bots though. Well, we do have bots actually. So we have bots, we have rails, we don't have inserters, so we probably need to build like a small mall down here to make all the essential items so that we can expand autonomously. What do we want? We want to get more legendary EM plants. That's what we want, mainly. These two EMP plants are probably producing way too much science that we actually need. I mean, we can barely even consume the science because the main bottleneck for science is not this. It is... what is it actually? I think it's purple. Purple is not keeping up, so we need to fix that. Then... So what will help the run is we go to Aquilo now and we set up like cryoplant production, because we don't have any more, we don't have any cryoplant production here. We just manually made these on our own. And then we also want to make the quantum chips in space, because doing this on Aquilo is terrible. You need to heat up this building. So I need to build another, yeah, this is the ship that will do it. Okay, it's a horrible looking ship, but we will do it on this ship. So we'll make quantum chips on this ship. Okay, I know what I need to do. So I need to go to Aquilo and I need to make fusion power, this one. Yeah, we have the tungsten plate, we have superconductor, we just need to make quantum processor, which isn't too difficult, and then we can make this fusion generator. So once we get this power source, we can upgrade this ship with the fusion power plant. Can we put one like, so what we need here is an assembler, and we need this assembler to do fluoroketone. This one, empty fluoroketone. Then we have this guy. Actually, it kind of sucks that we put it here. I'd rather this be at the center. Yeah, maybe that's why we can get rid of this now. I doubt we will ever produce an entire belt of legendary coal. So that makes life a lot simpler. Let's see. So let's do this. Let's flip this. So the design you want to go is like something like this. Then we're gonna have this and this. Then we're gonna do it like this. Wait, is this the best way to do it? Let me think. Probably not. How are you gonna continue this? Yeah, it's very hard to carry on expanding this way. I do have a blueprint for this that I copied from someone. It's sitting in here. Yeah, this is the this is the blueprint. It's absolutely massive though. Yeah, it looks like this. Yeah, cause the plasma doesn't, you cannot put plasma in pipes. Where did it go? Wait, I removed the, okay, it's here. No, I don't want you to remove that blueprint. I want you to move. Where did you put it? Now I need to find it. Every time I click on it, the bot removes it from the chest. Yeah, whatever. Okay, anyways, it's in this book. Yeah, here it is. This is the recipe. This is the blueprint for this. I think it's a really good design though. Let's see. This is meant for like an actual building on an actual planet, but the one for space is something is different. So how do I actually paste this? No, don't remove it. Save. Right click to open. No, I don't want to export this. Create a copy of this. I mean, so on the platform, looks kind of like this. It looks different. Why can't I scroll to the right? Yeah, the game looks feels a bit funny after the recent update. Okay, ignore this random junk. What we're interested in is actually this. So the design. So on the ship, right? Gonna have a underground belt. So this will bring the fuel cells inside this area. Yeah, I can't scroll up. It's very annoying. Wait, the main important thing is to look at how to do this. So here, apparently you do this, and then you have a pipe. Now, how do these guys actually get the plasma? Wait, let me take a look at this again. So how does the plasma go? Oh, so it comes here, then you go around, and it keeps going round and round and round. I don't think you can infinitely expand this. Yeah, you have pipes all the way here like that. So basically this pipe, this is plasma. I don't think plasma goes through pipes. Yeah, they don't. So this is hot fluoroketone. It's very hard to see this. This is very big. Maybe we can paste it on Novice somewhere so that we can take a nicer look at this. It's a bunch of random. Oh, those are landmines. Those are in the way. Is there a space I can put this without destroying everything? Okay, you can place this here. Oh no 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 no! I don't want you to build this. I want this to be outside the roboport range. I guess it's a decent spot to place it. So basically, this is empty. Right, I'm gonna study this a bit. So this one, yeah, okay, so this makes sense. They have a pipe here, okay. So basically the plasma flows out here and then it goes around. That's how you get it here. Even though there's pipes here, because it comes here and then it goes this way. Then it goes this way. But then at some point you can't put it anymore because the pipes are in the way. I mean, this is a lot of power, mind you. This is like probably way too much power for what we need. Let's see here, yeah. Yeah, then you have pipes here, right? Then it's kind of like game over. I mean, not really. You can keep expanding this actually. Yeah, I guess you can keep expanding it like this. Then here you can do one more. Because in space you don't need substation. So that's why this is really good on platforms. Yeah, I guess you can just keep infinitely expanding this. The pattern is just doing like this. So on the side you put 2 more of this. And then yeah, you can just keep going, right? No, you can't do it here anymore. Can you do this? No, you can't. So it's like that. Yeah, but then it's basically like this. You just keep going this way. Make it wider. Kind of like a butterfly. Like you can't build here anymore because it has pipes here. But you can keep doing this. And keep doing this and just keep following this pattern. Essentially, like you just do this and then do another set of this. Wait. No, that's not right. Basically like this, and then you just keep going. Yeah, then here can be another set like that. Yeah, so you just follow this like general pattern. Yeah. So these are pipes like this. Yeah, so it has to expand this way, and then you have pipes all the way here like this. The one in the center, you can connect it like this. Yeah, I mean, there's only a certain amount you can fit in here, really. Yeah, so they put a robot here. I mean, that's cause I actually don't know why they put this here. But yeah. Yeah, so the pipe here gets trapped, which is a bit of a problem. Yeah, it gets tricky. Like, how do you do this without the pipe? I guess you can do undergrounds as well. But it gets a bit finicky. Actually, anyways, I don't really want to follow this blueprint. I want to design one myself. It's just nice to take a look at some stuff that people have done online. So it looks something like this. And then we want to have a few cells here. So like this guy. Also, is this working? Yeah, it's working. Just make sure that this is working. So we're gonna have a fusion power cell like this. So it grabs from the hub, because it has to come from the hub somehow. Can it reach there? Oh, I can barely reach there. Yeah, something like this. So this is the fluoroketone. Man, actually you can be here instead. Then we can shift this over by 1, yeah. Because this will allow me to put a storage tank in here. You can connect it like this. So this will have fluoroketone. And then... yeah, because the fluoroketone flows through these buildings, so you can see like it goes through. So this one goes, this is fine. So you do it like this, and then so these two guys will be able to grab the fuel cell from here. Yeah, they will be able to grab this. So it looks like this. So yeah, so you go in the center, then the ones at the left will be able to grab. So you can just keep expanding this like that, and they'll be able to grab fuel cells. Then at the side, you want to do something like this probably. Just do like that. Doesn't make sense to do this way. It really doesn't. Yeah, because otherwise how are you gonna fit this in? Yeah, it's not worth it. I think this is better. So you do it like this. And then... so here you need to make a decision because you have pipes. You need to use pipes here. There's no two ways about this. Yeah, it's tough. But if you do, I mean, the minimum amount you can do is this, right? But then you can't actually fit another set of those plasma generators. I'm sure there are different ways you can build this. You cannot put this here if you okay, so I mean, let's just say you don't want to expand. Actually, you can expand like this, right? Yeah, this works fine as well, because the plasma goes through and then it... right, because this is an... yeah, because the bottom here is an input, yeah. Then it can go another round. Then you can have pipes here. Right, and then this one you can use a output pipe like this. And connect it here like that. It's a bit finicky, but this will allow you to place another set of plasma generators. It will have to go, I mean, because the plasma has to go through this building. You can put one more here. Yeah, so these guys all have outputs on this pump. I mean, this pipe. Then But you can see it's kind of like the same story where like you have to expand in a diagonal way. Yeah, I mean that's the story of how it goes, I guess. Honestly, this is already a lot of power. Like we probably don't even need another row of this. But I was just thinking like how do you actually build this thing? So this makes sense. This first row makes sense, right? The thing is that you have to have outputs here. There's no question about this. You need to get rid of the hot fluoroketone by doing the pipes here. The only question is, I mean, these pipes also need to be connected. Otherwise, like, you know, what's the point, right? But then here you can't actually fit anything. Yeah. You cannot fit anything there. Like nothing. You can't fit anything. Maybe there's a better way to build this. Like this, maybe? But here you can't fit. Yeah, cause these have outputs. So how are you gonna get them out? I prefer this instead. I mean, you can do this, but then you run into some issues like, so let's say you have pumps, you have pipes here, right? Yeah, I mean, you run into some issues here. And you also leave some gaps, which is not nice. The easiest way is to flip this around so that you can get output for the plasma. Then you can do another row like this. But it ends up being like every single row you have to do something like this. Yeah, you have to do something like this. But the nice thing is, well, it is pretty... No, it's not bad actually. Doing it this way. I mean, I don't like how it's expanding in a diagonal fashion, but it needs to... The plasma needs to have a way to go through and then go to the next row. And then all of these can be just like pipes. Oh crap. Some of my platforms got destroyed. It's not a big deal, but okay. Yeah, then this one just has an output here, like this. Or something like that. Then you can just pump this back into the cryo plant. Oh yeah, I need cryo plant to do this as well. So this cryo plant will cool the hot fluoroketone, and just nice, like it fits in this storage tank nicely. Well, actually it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, there you go. Like this. Yeah, this freaking asteroid is destroying all my stuff. Yeah, then you can do this, and then that will be fine. So yeah, I was just thinking about how I want to build this. I will build this. It's just thinking like how do you actually build this thing? This makes sense. I really do like having the cryo plants. Where is the cryo plant? Here, right? Yeah, here. I do like the idea of it feeding into the tank though. Maybe doing it like this is better. I don't know. There's a lot of ways you can build this. Where is this thing? Yeah, because if I put one here, then it doesn't work. Yeah, interesting. Technically, I can also move this closer, then I can have this storage tank closer, then I can move this up by one tile, and then it will work fine, yeah. Then I can have pipes here like this. Then this guy... Yeah, I mean, it's fine, can destroy that. Yeah, then this can be expanded very easily. This is an underground belt. Pipe, I mean, sorry. Yeah, like that. Then you can cool it down and you can all this. This looks nice. Yeah, I really like this. This is in the center because it's symmetrical. I think we can build up. There's a lot of space. It's a lot of power. I doubt we will need more space. I mean, actually, that's a very good question. Yeah, I mean, fine. This is fine, really. What's going on? You again. Okay, he died. So, any more legendary coal? 22, that's nice. Yeah, we need to get fusion power for this. Otherwise, we cannot get more legendary items. So, you are still working. Are you? Why is the belt called? No, it's not. Yeah, see, I feel like it's really RNG. Now you see Holmium ore is backed up. Dude, I'm telling you, man, this is RNG. I feel like the scrap is really RNG. Previously, this was like running low. Now we are backing. Now this is backing up. And then, I mean, processing units are still low. Concrete is like backed up. Yeah, this guy's just missing processing units. Do we have any more legendary EM plus? No, we don't. It's so slow. You need multiple of these on every single island to make it fast enough. Then, what about this guy? I think this guy is fine. Is there any way better that we can build this? I'm trying to think. To be fair, nah. Yeah, I think this is like... What about this? Stop destroying my platforms. No, I think that having the fluoroketone flow through is the best. Yeah, so that means that the one here... The reason why we're trying to fit as many of these together is because they give temperature bonuses to one another. So that's why it's a good idea to do like this. Basically, it's a good idea to do... just build it here so that we know that it's like... makes sense. Okay, not like that. So it looks like this. Am I doing this right? Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, then you expand this way. So what it does, right, is that every single... Now, I think the underground belt, the turbo belt, can actually fit under these two. Because that's really good. So this guy has a bonus of 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, actually this is wrong. It needs to be here, yeah. So this guy had 1, 2, 3, 4 surrounding this single fusion plant. So this is getting like 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 times bonus to the temperature. This is only 2. This guy is getting 1, 2, 3. This guy is also getting 1, 2, 3. So it's very efficient. This design is very efficient. If you can fit an underground through these two, this is even better. Because it gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like 5 labor bonus. This is double, so it's like another 5. So you kind of like repeat this pattern. Essentially. Yeah, like this. I mean, no. Not like that. Like this. I mean, in a world where you need huge amounts of power, then this makes sense. Yeah, so this is the pattern I think I'll go for on the ship. So you have a underground belt here that just brings the fuel cells in the center. Then these guys can all grab from it. Yeah, I can use long-handed, so it's fine. They can all grab from this belt. Yeah, and this only requires fusion power cells. They don't actually. It's not like nuclear where they'll dump depleted fuel cells. So this is fine. And then here you're gonna do this. I mean, fusion power is also one of the achievements that you need to get. So might as well just get it out of the way. Is this connected? Yeah, it is. Okay. So yeah, something like this. And then, like I said, this one will be here so that we can do a pattern like this. Another row if we need more power, but I don't think we need to do that. Yeah, then we can have a pipe running through here. I don't know if this actually affects the throughput of the plasma. I don't think it does. We have to test and see. But anyways, this part is pretty much given. Yeah, we'll have the fuel cell run in the center here, and then by underground belt, and then all of these can grab it from the belt. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Actually, can we like undo this? What if I make this guy the center? Big brain time. What if I do that? So what I mean is like, what if I make this the center? Does that make it better? Let me see. I mean, cause I want this to be symmetrical. So let's copy you. Let's get rid of that. Big brain time. Okay, look. Let's start off with this guy, right? Then this guy, then this guy. Can I actually bring a fuel cell through here? No, it's a bit too far. It's a bit too far. What if I don't bring the fuel cell through there? What if I do this instead? And then I bring the fuel cell out here, right? So this guy can use long-handed inserter to grab. This is in range. I mean, I can do it like this. And go underground belt. This guy can grab from there. Oh, please don't do this. No. Don't get rid of my platforms. So I do it like this is one side. Then this can be another side. There are a lot of ways. Feels like there are a lot of ways to build this. The nice thing about this is that you can also bring the pipes in like that. And yeah, I can do this. So all of these are... Every single row, every single column will have fluoroketone. Okay, we need to... I mean, we'll do it when we get the fusion power. Right now we don't have that. So we need to go Aquilo to make that. Okay, science is working now, finally. After we realized that the rocket was missing LDS, which is why I wasn't launching. So you are carrying... Okay. Yeah, because this silo is now working, right? Yeah, it's working now. Okay, so we do have a Spidertron available. Let me see here. If I have one in the network, I will be so damn angry. No, it's dead. Is it? Yeah, it's dead. Okay. So let's bring you over. Let's see how fast you die to the big stomper. Cause somehow my Spidertron died. Actually, before we... No. Don't want the aggro. Yeah, okay, big stomper time. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, you see how hard it is to kill it? It's not easy to kill it. Oh my goodness, now it's gonna die. Crap. Yeah, it leaves a corpse behind, so it has to have died. If we... Is it this? It might be this. Ah, so it died here. Okay, yeah, now we know. Now we know what happened. We solved the mystery of why the Spidertron is gone. You can see this little purple color square. That's where it died previously. Interesting, so it did die. Okay, I guess I wasn't paying attention, so it just died somehow. Yeah, okay, fine, fine. No wonder we were like, where was the Spidertron? It's gone. Okay, fine. You need to request one more Spidertron. Just one will do. Okay, great. We've solved the great mystery. Yeah, so apparently they died here. This one died right here. You can see the blueprint. Yeah, when things are destroyed, you see this purple color dot. So this one is the one that died recently, and this one is the one that died previously. So yeah, they did die. They leave behind a corpse, I guess. I don't see a corpse there, but I mean the blueprint sign is already good enough for me to know what happened here. So he froze in time as well. He just like froze in place. Apparently, they all froze. Yeah. This belt is full. Yeah, it's full. So this thing is working. We're just really waiting for the coal, so we can leave this planet as well. Yeah, we can leave. Let's just dump all this stuff somewhere. Did I stock out everything? Yes. Okay. Having one silo is terrible as well. No space platforms overhead. Yeah, we'll wait for this guy to come back to Volcanus. So space science is doing fine. Yeah, I mean I probably need to build a... No, I don't need to build a bigger ship for this. I need to build this ship that does Okay, so this ship is quantum chip, so it does require rocket turrets because it will go to Aquilo. Then this one is the Prometheum one, yeah. I thought about it a very long time. I was thinking of doing the quantum chips on the Prometheum ship as well, but then I realized it's not a good idea because when the Promethean ship is going out to the edge of the shattered planet, it's not making any quantum chips. Like, I mean, it's not. Basically, it's like it basically can't do two things at once, right? It cannot get Promethean chips, Prometheum chunks, as well as the ingredients for the quantum chips at the same time. So you might as well separate those two things into different functions on different platforms. You have one platform that goes around the solar system getting all the ingredients for the quantum chips, and then the other platform is just the single purpose of it is just to go and hunt for Prometheum. So that's why we are separating them. But it does make sense. I wouldn't blame people if they would build the quantum processors on the same ship that does Prometheum, because that's an ingredient that you require Prometheum for. Also, how do you want to build this? Not sure actually. Something like this. So this guy will be able to grab in here and also output. Yeah. And just nice, we can fit another guy here. Like this. Then we can put some beacons here. I doubt we need beacons for this, but maybe we can, that's the thing. Just some beacons like this. Actually not there. It's more like here. Like this, so that we have some belts that we can feed these guys, the chunks. I don't think I want to do the belt storage thing. It's very finicky, in my opinion. I'm just gonna fill this with Biter eggs and just go out to the solar system. We need Tesla turrets here as well, so that in case any of the Biter eggs hatch, we can kill them. I want to make some those legendary too. Yeah, making ships survivable is it's just really controlling the speed. Make sure that the asteroids don't come far, like the speed of the asteroids is not too fast, so you have time to kill them. Oh yeah, we also have this ship. What was the purpose of this ship again? I think it was just a hauler. Most of it is built already. We're just waiting for a bunch of foundries. It's also, okay, yeah, it's just orbiting. It's just orbiting Novice, so it's doing nothing. Still so much iron. Yeah, I'm not worried about legendary iron at all. I just need the coal. Yeah, it's backed up. Alright, I think we'll stop here. Basically what we've done is we made some items for the legendary armor. Specifically most of the... well, we only left the modules really. Everything else is kind of there. So once this ship returns back from its journey, we'll convert all of this legendary coal into plastic, and then we can make the first set of the power armor, which is this one. Look at my shiny armor. Right, somewhere here. Yeah, equip. Yeah, so this will we'll get this when we get the power armor. I mean, cause it's legendary quality, so this is fine. Then the next step will be to make the mech armor. So this guy, we also have most of the ingredients already. So yeah, we are kind of like there. These two are like the really annoying achievements, honestly. Then this one is fine. This one we also need a gamble to get that. The robots we can make, and then we can just get this achievement. Atomic bomb we haven't made yet. The trees we can get it easily. Pyro we can get it easily. Steamroll is also easy. Technomaniac we're almost there. We just need to get Promethium Science, and then we can get this out of the way. That will knock out this as well. The plates is pretty straightforward. The Shattered Planet is the one that is probably will take the most time to do, because we need to actually build a ship that's capable of reaching the Shattered Planet. So yeah, we are very close. I also haven't crafted legendaries. I mean, I also haven't crafted these yet. But these should be quite straightforward. So we are close. I think maybe one or two more, maybe more like 3 more streams, and then we are done with this. The rest of this nonsense, really. This is such a pain, yes, because this one you can't actually... It's difficult. Like... the fish breeding, right? Yeah, fish breeding. So you need to put quality modules in this guy. Oh, you can't use it here. Oh my goodness. Well... you have to brute force recycle this. Oh my god. I need to do this now then. Wow. Wow. Also, you have a lot of biter eggs. Wait, something is not right. Why are they bringing all this stuff? What are you doing? Where are you guys going? Huh? Oh, you're just getting the spoilage. Okay. Yeah, no big deal. Alright, yeah, but I think I'll stop here. Then, so in this stream, what did we do? We managed to expand this by a bit, just a bit. We just basically made some of the components that we need for the legendary armor. Well, still a long way, still not a short way to go. We still have quite a bit of stuff to do. We still need to fill the mech armor with all these energy shields, so that will take a while. And then after that, we'll try to get the Prometheum stuff going, because that will be the one that takes the most time and effort. It also require a huge logistical network because it requires quantum chips, so we need to make a decent amount of everything from all the planets. Actually, the Prometheum, I only need to get one batch of it to finish all the achievements. It's the traveling there that's gonna be the main challenge. So to actually build a ship that can go there safely and not die. Yeah. It shouldn't be too hard though, honestly. 600,000 kilometers is not... How far is that actually? How long did it take us to get here? This is 4,000 kilometers. No. This one. Oh, this is 100,000. So we need to travel there. The ship needs to survive the journey for about 60,000. Actually, that's pretty doable, right? If we stock up enough rockets and enough railgun ammo, we can actually make it without actually doing a ship that is able to go there safely without any problems. So yeah, this might be very doable. Then we just need to get one small batch of Prometheum signs, like maybe about 500, so that we can do one set of this research productivity, because this only requires 600 actually. This is 600 because we have biolabs. So yeah, I think that's pretty achievable. So I think the main problem is these two, which we are getting soon. The rest is just very tedious. I mean, the bots, we can make lots of robots to follow us. And then these guys is just... I could just expand on Volcanus to... I can just dump all of the green chips into the lava so that I can get this achievement as well. We are halfway done for this. Same thing with the iron plates. You just dump in the lava and you can get that out of the way. So the end is in sight. The end is in sight. Alright, okay, I have to stop here now. Thanks everyone for watching. And once we're done with all these achievements, I can finally make that video and then I can work on other things. Alright, see you and have a good time.